Hello, hi. Hi, every Uso, welcome in. Hello. Happy Wednesday? Yeah. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. I don't know what you've been up to since I I streamed yesterday, but it was strange because I was a little bit too tired to feel, like, entertaining, but I still wanted to come hang out. I hope that's okay. I know it was a bit, out of the ordinary, but you guys didn't seem to mind it. Hello! Hi! Oh, why are you so purple today? That's weird. Happy Toho Wednesday? Why is it Toho Wednesday? What does that mean? Kimmy, you can just ask someone why they're purple? Oh, sorry. I didn't think about that. My bad. No, that's not right either. There we go. That's better, I think. Hi! It's Wriggle Nightbug Wednesday. She's so cute. The main thing I know about Toho is, like, the character designs and a good handful of their names. I know, like, the general idea of what it is, what Gensokyo is, what kind of characters live in Gensokyo, how they interact with one another. Like, I have the gist, right? But I also understand that a lot of it is inferred with regards to, like, friendships or relationships. Oh! It was a nice stream. They may have napped through most of it since the vibe was so calm. That's okay. I'm happy I could make you calm enough to feel sleepy. Fumo memes. Yeah, I know there's plenty of Toho memes. They're like, they reign supreme on Nico Nico Doga with, like, Vocaloid. Lance Fellow, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, sorry for not really reading any, not getting to say thank you yesterday or reading off any, redeems or follows. I was just taking it easy, taking it at my own pace. I'm feeling a little bit better today. I cut it off early yesterday because, one, I got frustrated with the art I was doing. I decided I really like it more before I painted over the line art. And, I started getting really bad cramps. What Toho ship is Toby Fox basing his lesbians on? Well, which lesbians? You were watching the big game, did your team win? No. What game was on last night? I didn't watch. I'm not really one to tune in to the game. My water is across the office! What do I do? I guess I'll just have to become dehydrated. First world problems? Can you be fucking nice to me? Hey! What the hell? Do I have to put the sticker on? I have lots of stuff we can talk about today, but a good handful of things I believe I could riff off of for an hour or two. Uh, color, transparent. That is not transparent. What the fuck? Whatever. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Kimmy Spice City versus Kimmy Spice United? What? What? Are these banks? You said you were watching horror movies. I was. I watched more Texas Chainsaw. I watched the original. It was really, really good, as always. It was just like especially good compared to all the other shit I was watching. But I enjoyed it a lot. And what was that movie called? It was a very strange 80s horror movie I had never heard of before, where people kept calling in to a horror scope hotline and were getting in contact with like the devil and selling their soul for. It was very similar. It reminded me of Obsession. It was a similar type of fairy tale, but it did keep me on my toes. I kept being surprised and like, wow, what are they doing? Doses off from the heat and humidity. Clerks one, I did not watch. Why are you obsessed with Clerks? Those are football clubs. They're also banks. Have you seen Deathbed? The bed that eats people? No. It seems like a series you'd love. I mean, they're alright. I like Mallrats. My mom's way more into Kevin Smith than I ever have been. Is that Late Night with the Devil? No. No. This was like actually 80s. Actually from the 80s. It was almost like a Goosebumps type situation with the corniness and the horror of it. Let's see, horoscope movie? No, it wasn't called Horoscope. What the frick? Evil phone movie. 976 Evil is what it was called. I really liked it. Your mom is Kevin Smith. That's not what I said. Bro can't listen. Bro doesn't know what he's talking about. Why aren't you obsessed with Clerks? I've never seen it. Just didn't... I don't know. I'm certain that time will come in my life eventually. It just has not yet. Let me say hi really quickly, okay? Before I just start yapping away. Let's see. Oh, by the way, Alfina did raid me. That the situation that happened on Monday, it was Monday, right? Yes. Where I went to send you off to Alfina's channel, and then she was gone, but you were all still here, and I was very confused. It's because I raided her like a second before she then raided me, so you all came back. When they're mean to Franklin and Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I can't. God, I mean, there's a lot of range with the types of movies that are in the Texas Chainsaw franchise, but that it just really, nothing's as good as the original. JJ's Tavern, thank you very much for the follow. I searched far and wide, climbed the highest peaks, went down the deepest caves, and searched for pure cuteness, and everything led me here. How many times have you copied and pasted that into somebody's chat box? I wonder. Welcome in. Okay, I have to say hi now. I'm gonna keep rambling. Hello, Not Fun. Welcome in. Hello, Average Duck. Bobo, thank you very, very much for resubscribing, for 9 months. Thank you. 9999999. OMG, I love the number 9. Really? That's awesome. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Average Duck with a 45 stream streak. Hell yes. I'm glad you've been enjoying your time here. Hello, Ornstein. Welcome in. Dragon DA fan. Welcome in. Hello, Numbers. Hello, Filtification. Let's see. Hello, Johns. Hello, Crestry. Welcome in. Hello, Brandon. Hello, Gravebeggar. Hello, Megamook. D, thank you! Thank you so much for resubscribing. Why are my alerts not showing up? Ooh, pissing me off. Hi! Thank you for subscribing for 5 months. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Hello. Hello. :3 to you as well. Hi, Erratic. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello. Hello, Eloise. Hello, Throwing Bricks. Hello, Hanabi. Hello, Judith. Welcome in. Hope you're all doing well. Like I said, I'm doing a bit better than yesterday. I was I wanted to stream, but I didn't really feel like of entertaining. I wasn't like in the, I didn't believe in myself hard enough. 9 is a very important number. It's a square number. The number right before the numbers roll over into a decimal number system, etc. I suppose you're right. Also, you got, Chino, District 9, that movie with the characters that look like Sackboy that's called 9. Not my name, but welcome in, Mokshas. Welcome in. You were entertained? Yay! I got frustrated by the end of it. I was like, I'm losing myself. I overcomplicated everything. Sackboy Mention! Yes, I never had the chance to play those games, but I had many friends that did. Hello, Dystopia's Liaison. Welcome in. You streamed instead of canceling. That's worth something. You also accepted many compliments. Thank you. I had no choice. I don't know. What is that? Car? Computer? I don't know. I don't know anything. I need my water and I'm hot. Puppet Master 9? There's 9 of those? Yay! Attention, Usatens. The following words are banned. No, they're not! That's not true! Keck is not banned. Lel is not banned. Goon is not banned, but it's on thin ice. Wesh is not banned. Swag is not banned. I say that. YOLO is not banned. Nobody says that. Dubstep is not banned. My friend Stacy makes that. Love is not banned. You can love each other. Love each other. Love each other. Exclamation point dubstep. Wait, that should link to, like, Stacy's SoundCloud, to be fucking honest. Wait. I don't... What is her sound? Is it just Stacy the Mouse, though? I'm just gonna link it. Yeah. Dude. I can't believe Kenny banned dubstep. Wow, I can't ban music. Sad waifu weeb pick. 6 or 7? Obviously 6. OMG, I watched 9 about Delirious with a Fever years ago. I can't remember it at all. I have never seen it. I know it's like very Burton-esque. I don't know. I must have been at some age at that point where I was like, yeah, I'm like too old for cartoons. My friends were giving me a hard time back then. They're like, it's just like a little weird. We just thought you'd be over this by now. And I was like, you know what, me too. My attention was held agreeably yesterday. I was entertained. Yay! agreeably holds your attention. Oh, and chicken jockey? Well, no one makes that joke anymore, so it's not an issue. Other banned words, I like Kimmy. You guys aren't really upset by the fact that I asked you, to broaden your vocabulary, right? It makes me sad. If you're upset with me, I'll cry. It is a Burton movie? What, did he produce it? There's no way he made that. Bro, I just gooned my swag compilation Wesh style. Keck. I can't believe I just did that shiznit, but YOLO! Lol, the soundtrack to that shit was a hardcore dubstep. I love that sesh. Chicken jockey! Shitpost of all time? How do I pin posts again? Hold on. We are at welcome in. Yeah, how about 10 minutes? How do I... There we go. What? What? I'm not trying to... No! I didn't mean to pin that! Unpin the message! What the hell? Never mind, I can't do anything right. I mean, that's self-defeatist language. What I mean is... I don't fucking care enough to try to get it right. There. I wasn't keen on this until Chicken Jockey. I don't know, I think it's kind of awesome. Professional streamer? You make fun of me, you hate me, you want me to hurt myself and others, you want me to never stream again. Basically, you want me to delete every file on my computer, you want me to uninstall my browser, you want me to pack away my microphone. Language is a constantly evolving and unstatic thing, and I love language! Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Wait, why is Kimmy talking? That's not my real Oshi. I'm real. Hello, Helto, QB, welcome in. And Dashken, welcome in, hello. Seito, welcome in. Dendrophobe, hello. What do I look like? A racist femboy? A little. Destroy your phone, live in the woods, and only use smoke signals to communicate. You got it. Listen, I am on my way. I'm in the woods, and I've got a pipe, okay? There's actually a lot of supplies, like, survivalist type supplies and shit that Hunter has. It is not mine, so I'm not sure if I'm allowed to use it, but I imagine in an emergency I would be able to. And there's stuff to start fires, eh? Damn, Oshi calling someone out. Yeah, I'm not a pushover. I'm not the doormat Kimberly Crane that you once knew. Install Netscape. Install... Install Tinder onto your mom's phone so I can text her. And meet up with her and go on a date with her. Kimmy can have 2 or 3 flares as a treat. Yippee! I would probably end it all if someone whose opinion I cared, i.e. funny internet women, told me I resembled a racist femboy. Listen, I think it's something that can be changed, though. That's not like the end of the world. What, do you just need like a haircut? Shorter socks or something? I'm not sure. Install Stun Seed. What the hell is that? Eating all of Hunter's MREs? Listening to the Kimmy Spice broadcast via the Telegraph network we all set up. Direct to our abodes. That would be so cool! Doesn't, or he used to, I don't know if he still does, but the Report of the Week used to have, like, a radio broadcast. RIP MRE prices? I guess they need them for actual wars or something? Do they? Or... I You don't! You don't look like a racist femboy! I'm sorry! Broadcast to East Asia? I have no idea. I'm like a surface level report of the week knower. Pay someone to pretend to be you while you escape to the Atlantic. Well, that seems like it would cost a lot. Hey Kimmy, if you got to create your own species of animal, what would it be? Honestly, to be completely honest, it would probably be several types of animals that already exist, but I would just make them so much smaller. Tiny elephant you could hold in your hand, you know? Pigs the size of hamsters, right? Yeah, I didn't say that. Anytime I see those MREs that include stuff like pizzas in them, I think that shit's just... How do you... Avarice? Avarice? What is... Tiny elephant? Address me! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Running on Empty Food Review. Today we're... No, he's not! What the hell? He would never be so crass. He would... If he were to do such a thing, he wouldn't use that kind of language. Desire for excessiveness? What? You can still probably eat old decaying MREs like that guy who eats rotten old MREs on YouTube. Bro's gotten botulism like 3 times. That is so scary. When Kimmy asks for more pudding than the rest of us? You think so poorly of me. You think that I'm, like, silencing you because I said not to call things slop so much, and... that I take away your rations or something. When the guac is extra. Oh my god, I referenced something about... I joined a call, it was like a week or 2 ago. I can't believe I forgot about this. Voice call with my friends. And, one of them was like, when Kimmy joins the call? And I said, when knee surgery is tomorrow. And he was like, oh, I hope it goes well. He was like, no, I'm not getting knee surgery. I'm sorry. Thank you, but I'm not. I sent the meme so that he knew. But I felt really bad. Report of the week, using a napkin after eating out. Yeah, that sounds more like... And he'd have like a bib on, tucked into his collar. When the Kimmy surgery is tomorrow. What is Kimmy surgery? Is that the surgery I get to perform on you? Oh my gosh. Need to see the knee surgery meme? If you just look up knee surgery meme, you'll see it. Specifically, I'm talking about a Grinch gif, a Grinch 2017 gif. Dr. Kimberly Crane. Yay! I sure do hope the Kimmy surgery goes well for her. That's scary. That's like in, Borderlands pre-sequel when people get surgery to look like Handsome Jack. Makes all of you get surgery to look like me so you can be my body doubles. That's terrifying. I take it back. Why is he blue? Why are you blue? They did surgery on a Kimmy? That's true. I have had my tonsils removed. It's a cosmetic surgery I undergo to look up Twitch streamer Kimmy Spice look like. Look like. That's scary. That's frightening. Broke my knee, now I gotta go see Kimmy. KMI 83. Is 83 like, is that a little cat face? Are you like a wide eyes, like :3 at me? You can just ask them why somebody's blue. They asked me first. What's it like living in a tonsilless world? so much less strep throat. I had to get them removed. It was like an elementary or something. Maybe like right before middle school. I'm not sure. I just kept getting it over and over again. I would like chronically, since I was a kid, would get like strep and all sorts of throat problems. So I don't know. You know, I don't have to worry about anything like tonsil stones or like having to get them removed later. I need more surgery. I need surgery to remove the teeth that are crowding the back of my mouth. Tonsilless, they're useless. They cause more trouble than they do, like, removing them. Like, I'm better off without them. Fuck you. I had surgery to remove my eyes, my legs, my arms, my ears, my scalp, my kidney, my intestines shortened. Ah! Scary! Poor Streptococcus, they don't have a home now. I'm sure plenty of little elementary school children who keep eating dirt and sticking their fingers in their mouth are just getting strep throat constantly, so. I got Uno reverse. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what happens when you're mean to me and you pick on me. How much for your teeth? I've actually gotten a good bit of dental work done in the past. Cavity fillings, and so they're worth a lot, to be honest. I would charge like the dentist work and then some, you know? Loathsome dirt eater, just like Scott from Total Drama. I don't remember what season he was from. Kids finding the easiest way to get sick, it's kind of impressive. You really have to, it's a habit you have to learn to not get sick. Also, hello Xander, welcome in. Starting price starts at 1 trillion. I mean, honestly, what is that? It would like pay for new teeth. You could probably get human teeth. You get those like implants. People they surgically implant they screw in the teeth into your gums, right? Hello Bandit Suit, welcome in. It's like 1 billion trillion. I guess, like, what if I find somebody else's teeth and you get, you know, double? I remember dental work being nightmarish when I was in school, but I had to get something done last year and the only painful part was the bill afterwards. Yes. I like the dentist, mostly because I only really just get cleanings now, so it's not an issue, but my dentist is a very nice woman, so I have no trouble. Even when I was getting all those fillings done, it was scary at first, but I thought about Billy Quizboy and it calmed me down. 1 trillion? Trillions must krill. Krill are like shrimp, right? Yeah. Tiny shrimp-like crustaceans belong. Oh my god, krill! Oh, they're so small. Oh my goodness. Wait. Look at them. They're precious. They look like little keychains. Krills are krills. Hello, Absentia. Hello, Troglodyke. Hello, Lalo. Welcome in. Eloise! Welcome in with the 60 stream streak. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I'm glad you're enjoying this stream. My old dentist used to try to make me laugh with tools currently in my mouth. That's kind of sweet, though. Mine will talk to me. Like, she'll try to have a conversation with me, and I'm sitting there like, you know? Imagine Waterboy being the dental assistant responsible for rinsing. No, I don't want to imagine that right now. Sorry. Why so quiet, Kimmy Crane? I'm loud. Ah. Time to eat food and be cringe. Remember the Kimmy tax. What's the Kimmy tax? Why not? We have more important things to worry about right now. Okay, so let me find the picture. It's important. Look what they've done. I need to show you the way they have massacred maybe the most beautiful woman in the world. What is this? What is that? Who is that? What have they done to her? I'm furious. Frankly, I just don't understand. What did you do? Mobile games? Yeah, but that's fine. Farmville ass redesign. Like what, downgrading? Dude, it's like beyond downgrading is evil! It's so fucked. Lalo with the 45 stream streak, thank you. Thank you for watching, I really appreciate it. Someone has a thing for this certain type of... It's like corporatization? Sure, I guess. Jeez. Okay, well, we don't have to remember her the way that she is now. Okay, we can remember the way she was, and she doesn't... New Flow doesn't matter. She doesn't matter. I have to do some math. I have to do some... I need to show you some... a theory of mine, okay? We can always make art of old Flow. You fucking bet I will. I really want to. I was thinking about it all day. I'm not gonna lie. Big brain Kimmy time? No, it's not math. I'm sorry. I'm just theorizing. Okay. So. This is basically this. Okay? Basically, this is the same, right? You understand? I'm sure you see the similarities, right? It's the same. And I think it's important to acknowledge that this is this. Look at that. Can you believe it? Even her apron is so cute. The bow in her hair. Oh my god, Flo, you're the most beautiful woman in the world. Basically, isn't that the noise? Shut your mouth. Why he got the N word? That is the letter N. It stands for Noid, which is his name. Who the fuck is Chloe? Chloe? That's Flo. Her. Listen. Full name? Florida. Flo is short for Florida. Her name is Florida Heart. No! Not! We got Foids, Moids, and now Noids. Noids have been around, okay? Noids have been here. Why is your name a state? Why is your name a symbol? You get annoyed, you know? You don't want to be annoyed. But I liked annoyed. He's silly. She wishes she was as good as me. What is with the hate? Guys, I kind of think that Flo from Diner Dash might be the most beautiful woman on the planet. I don't understand the attitude here. The hatred I'm seeing, I'm not a fan. We need to be kind. Half of us live in sin. They should kiss. Who? Who's kissing? You mean look in the mirror and you'll see the most beautiful woman around? I'm not like type. I want Flo from Diner Dash. Aluminum Oxide, welcome in. 2Pi, hello, welcome in. Hello, Gorion. Hello, Sapphire Rats, welcome in. They act like two goats can't exist. Don't pin them against each other, bro. Like, they're both beautiful. I don't understand. That's the guy from Pizza Tower. I'm sick of you Zoomers. She's so madly in love. I mean, she's beautiful. Wait, I want you to see her apartment, okay? Let's take a look. So we've got... I don't know whose trophies those are because Flo has a roommate. She has a female roommate who's a wedding planner. What if Flo, Meat Fusion, and Chromonoid Fusion kissed? I think they could start a pizzeria together. This is her, by the way. Yes! She's so cute! Look at her eyebrows! Wait! I don't know, guys! I think she's really good. Okay, so first of all... why is there... There's a framed picture of... soda? Some sort of bottle, and then underneath that a framed drawing, black and white pencil drawing of a... ice cream. Then you've got the hamburger... the hamburger calendar, of course. Everything else is kind of, like, not too distinct, unfortunately. I was hoping for maybe something a little more telling about, like, who the girls are, right? What is this here on the TV? There's, like, some sort of a grub? What is that? A woman can't like food? Oh, of course she can. She owns diners and she owns restaurants and runs restaurants. Of course she likes food. In fact, I have sufficient evidence of Flo being a fat ass. Hold on. Okay, so she is a very helpful, kind woman. She goes out of her way for a lot of people, but also because people where she lives, apparently they just, like, can't do anything for her without her doing something for them first. It's really convoluted. But she has to help somebody. Open your bank software. It will happen! I'm just busy. I like her normal, too. My point being... She has, like, a couple of people who work at these pet shops, right? This guy who, like, accidentally dyed a dog red and mean to. She goes over. She wants to try the dog treats. Can I have one of these snacks? And he's like, no, Flo, those are dog treats. In this game, she is helping her roommate, who is the wedding planner, the wedding she's planning is a disaster, okay? She's helping. The wedding is between, this guy named Tony who makes pizzas and a rich woman named Miss Big. She goes, Miss Big is the lucky one. Tony treats her like a princess, and she'll have the world's best pizza for the rest of her life. Like, she's marrying for pizza is smart. Here she is in a pet toy store, a different pet store. I'll pack them up for you. I'll do anything for a fresh baked peanut butter poodle pop. Can I please? So that's for the dog originally, right? But she's asking so cutely, and then she... and then she apparently has eaten them. Or one? I don't know. That's the one that she has for the dog. So she must have had something while she was there? I don't really know. Then here in the office, you can click on these donuts. She wants the donuts, but she better not. And then this is her purse, which you have to sift through a couple times in this game, which has a full cheeseburger and a muffin and what the fuck is that, like, green thing? Anyways, Oh, and some sort of granola bar of sorts. Look at her and her dog. Ah, ah. When's the flow art? Eventually. Also toilet paper. Also a spoon. Also, she has a little keychain of herself. Ah, ah. And underneath her sunglasses, you can see the picture of her roommate. And they were roommates. I love you, Flo. Florida Heart from Diner Dash. It's not condoms, it's just like a little newspaper. She's too busy. Okay. That looks like a tiny. It kind of does look like a Funko Pop. Just a burger, no wrapper. When's the? Oh, I already answered that. Say. A whole cake, the green thing. I don't know what that was. Is having a keychain of yourself maybe a little ostentatious? Ask every VTuber who sells keychains. You ever played Plants vs. Zombies? Never in my life have I played Plants vs. Zombies. Why? Do you recommend it? Also, hello, Warfare. Welcome in. And Hisakiri, hello. Hello. Hello, Aluminum Oxide. Hello, Aptero. Welcome in. Meow Skull's phenotype? Wait, what do you mean? You gotta play Plants vs. Zombies? Why? Looking very ow. Wait, where's we have that. We have that here. We got this. The eyes? Hope the day's been treating you well. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day. It's been a pretty good day. Something of note also in her house, in Flo's house, was in the closet. You can go looking for something. They've got their shoes in the closet. Her and her roommate's shoes are they're so different. Her little sneakers and then her roommate's pumps. Like what? Flo, why are you kind of butch? Why are you kind of futch? I don't know. She's just so cute, you guys. Do you understand? Like, look at her little, like, rolled sleeves. I don't know. I kind of think she's the most beautiful woman in the world. Good OST and cute art. I've seen that game. That game is not cute. This game is also not cute. Nothing's as cute as the original Diner Dash art, but this is... I don't even fucking remember what the game is. It's a point-and-click adventure game. The plants aren't cute. I'll fucking look it up. I don't think they are, though. Considering she likes eating dog food, she should get with Shaggy. She should get with me! What are you saying? Fuck you! She should be my woman. Well, also, she might... I feel like her roommate kind of might be her girlfriend already, but that doesn't matter because it's not canon. The epic zomboids? What? Fucking... Plants versus zombies. What? I mean, they're not, like, the ugliest thing. Some of them are kind of cute. Is that one corn? Alright, wait. You sold me. That's pretty good. I can test. Surprised? Never had an Xbox? Is that what that was on? I don't know. Crazy Dave? Why? Fuck you, look up Crazy Dave. Don't make me do that. Every platform? I believe you, it's just that I think, like, I've just never really been interested. Her roommate getting suddenly moody and sullen when she starts dating you is confused as to why. Flo is so nice. She's nice and hardworking and successful. And and when the line is too long and customers are getting like bored and angry, Flo goes and like tells jokes. She tells jokes at the customers in line. Like, that's so cute. I don't know. When Kimmy doesn't have a phone to play Plants vs. Zombies, Angry Birds, or Flappy Bird, I play Solitaire. I'm just not interested. Can you play Plants vs. Zombies right now? No! I don't want to play a game right now. I want to look at my beautiful wife, Flo. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. The oldest millennial? I'm the youngest millennial, thank you very much. I'm like the youngest a millennial can be, I think. Don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. Play Peggle. I don't want the game right now. Would you play it if Flo asked you to? Shut up! You know what kind of game, Plants vs. Zombies, did you decide you don't like it on a whim? I thought it was, kind of like puzzle solving-ish? What is it? I just assumed. I just don't want to play anything. I just looked at it and just never felt interested in playing it, so. Not that I think it's bad. Yeah, you're within like 1 year of the cutoff. Cutoff for what? Oh, millennial. Or like tower defense. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Insane Aquarium spiritual successor. I don't know what that is either. What kind of plant would you be? Monstera plant. Wait. Like I went into background by the lamp. Or succulent. Magic card. It's beautiful. Game Rocks 2? I don't know. Never heard of it. Now I'm looking at pictures of the Noid. What do you think of that? What do you think of this weirdo? This is such a good drawing. This is a comic from the guy who, like, animated the Noid, and, like, code-designed the Noid. Who, he also made Hey Arnold. Trap him under a cup? Okay. They need to bring him back. They did in like 2021 or like late 2020. It's not very cute. I don't like the current Noid very much, but why is he a bunny boy? I don't know, but isn't it cute? I just feel like it's very moe. He's moe. He has moe qualities. He's like Cutie kawaii. Did you watch Clay Dream the documentary? No. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome. Who would win in the fight, the Noid or Hatsune Miku? I feel like the Noid has more hatred in his heart. But I don't know, Miku, she has a lot of power. I'd say it's almost equal, but the Noid wins. So there's this emote that we have in the Discord server. I have not made a Kimberly Crane word I'm looking for equivalent yet, because I feel like I could never capture the real feeling. But it's this like sheep goat guy going ah, and I just feel like it's so perfect. Like it so perfectly captures the feeling of screaming and yelling and hollering. Miku took down a kaiju in Fortnite. Whatever. Sorry, I'm not being dismissive of you. I just like You just read Fortnite and got mad. That's not your fault. Brazilian Miku solo, do you think she's stronger? Are Brazilians the ones who capoeira? Who does that? Miku's gotta do that, and then like her hair goes crazy, you know? Hi Neon, welcome in. Hello Gelatinous Snake. Hello Alex. Hello, welcome in. Brazilians are the ones that double jump. Shut up. I guess they also do capoeira. What if they did both? Miku can fly with her twin tails, like Tails the fox. Yeah, but I bet the Noid could, like, do that with his ears, his bunny ears, if he really wanted to. The Noid versus Usada Pecora? And I like rabbits. Rabbits are good. Scream emote has the same energy as the Tails Gets Trolled image, where that raw energy can only be properly contained once, and everyone else is a mere imitator. It's hard. It's like how people try to be like, this is my original Wojak, and it just like doesn't look right. It doesn't look hateful and mediocre and enough. It doesn't look like a drunk misogynist drew it with a mouse at 4 in the morning. I like Shroom Jacks. Yeah, they're pretty funny. Miku literally teamed up with Godzilla in the Fortnite live event. It's all for show, you guys. You really think that's real? You really think Fortnite is real life? Noid can spin around like the Tasmanian devil. Yeah, and he can jump really high. That drunk misogynist Kimberly Crane. I drink like once or twice a year, and I love bitches. I mean, Miku isn't real. What the fuck? Yes, she is. How do people go to her concerts if she's not real? Brazilian Noid? Okay. What's the equivalent to pizza? Like... Kimmy pulls bitches? I said I love bitches. I didn't say I pull bitches. Brazilian pizza? What? What's Brazilian pizza? When are they adding the Noid to Fortnite? I would love that! I don't know. Tell me when they do, though. Okay, what is this? What? Oh my god. 1 million views on this guy making pizza. It's been 11 years. I come back to watch this video about once a year. It reminds me that no matter how bad things get, this moment exists. What is he pouring onto the pizza out of that, like, pipette? What is that? Corn? Hole in the middle of the pizza for a dessert tray. What? Bruh. Hatsune Miku Brazilian videos are peak. Right, guys? You have to be 18 years or older to post to this chat. Corn pizza is like a whole thing in multiple countries and I don't get it. Maybe their corn tastes different. I don't know. Yes, I know. I am. Alright, start acting like it, buddy. I don't really want to talk about that right now, Erratic. Don't call me a monkey. Don't tell me to shut up. How do I kill you? I mean, how do I hurt you? I mean, how do I make you be quiet? It's owned. Damn, you mean ban? No! Hopefully you learn your lesson. Not even following. Nah. So I'm still watching this pizza, by the way. Sorry you can just kind of hear the pizza noises. That's... Alright, sure, but why would anybody... Why would any Noid want to stop this from being delivered? Imagine Kimberly Crane in Fortnite. She starts hitting the gritty. I want to be in a different game. Please. Mod abuse with reason. Is timing somebody out mod abuse? It's gotta be the worst pizza I've ever seen. I've eaten Hungry Howie's and CC's. Bro, what are you, a New Yorker? What the fuck? Why do you hate pizza? Why do you hate chain pizza? I have to be right back. I'm getting water, finally! Sorry, people are calling that Chef A that he's committing crimes against humanity? What the hell? You don't have to eat the pizza. He's not making you. Ow. Random rib pain. That's strange. Maybe I swallowed air with my water or something, drank too fast. How strange. Okay. It's not happening anymore. Whatever. Jeez. Okay. Guys, I like pineapple pizza. I'm kind of weird like that. Cuts to Amanda Sawtrap dying. No! I want to watch the rest of the Saw movies, but we need to save them. I don't, like, how am I gonna split them up? We already watched the first one. There's like 10 others, and then some. There's like 9 others and then some. God, there was supposed to be, oh, Saw 10 left off on a cliffhanger, and it was so good. And I'm sad. What a good movie and fun cliffhanger. Kimmy's so spiritually dead. I think I'm alive and well, spiritually and physically. What if you saw the Noid put $1 in a gas pump and fill up a red Solo cup with gas? What is he gonna do with it? Is he gonna sniff it? So good. Yes. Oh my god, dude. Jimmy McGill having to fucking solve Saw traps. Dude, putting him in the situation that the, like, insurance CEO guy was in, that would be so awesome. Like, the carousel, you have to kill your employees. Still waiting for the day Kimmy finally reveals to us she's a wizard. You think I have wizard powers? Oh, somebody said something earlier. What was it? If you were in a Diner Dash... What if you were in a Diner Dash found footage crossover with Flo? As long as it's classic Flo, I would be very happy. And I would feel really safe around her, to be honest. She's very capable and goes out of her way to help others. I feel like she could survive. Diner Dash soda. It's not to that point yet. Domino's sponsors. You guys are getting Domino's ads? That's not on purpose. I can't get sponsored by Domino's. I barely eat pizza. I'm lactose intolerant. I love the Noid, who you're supposed to avoid, by the way. So I'm kind of like a Domino's enemy. She's the most beautiful woman in the world. But it's not... I haven't felt... she's kind of like... beyond... How do I explain? She's out of my league, you guys. My son is green? How green? I'm very green. You're the greenest person ever. New video horror game of Void the Noid coming out winter 2027. That would be such like a Slendytubbies serve though. Grr, what the fuck is Kimmy pizza? Cauliflower crust with fake cheese. Wait. Not well, I've had good cauliflower crust pizza before, but I don't know. I figure some people might not like that, but Mona from Wario, she has a pizzeria that she also works at. But that's like, I keep thinking about that. I'm like, Flo, you keep like getting multiple restaurants, running different types of restaurants, and you have to waitress at every one of them? There's no... If you got one cook. Why? Lots of onions for the purple. Oh, that does sound good. Cookie dough crust? What? Maybe she's just in it for the love of the game. I really think she does love it. She loves her job. You're gonna tell me this isn't the most beautiful woman you've ever seen in your life? You would be lying, is all I'm gonna say. Hold on. I kind of need them on screen with me. So what if she's here? She's covering up the Uzaten, sorry. And then the Noid is here. Wow. My friends. They butchered her design. In the new one, it's fucked up. New flow is awful. There's like a point in between. Hold on, where's like the flow timeline? The flow chart, if you will. The gang's still here. Also, hi Ingrid! Welcome in! Hello Plum! Hello Nell! Hello Tessa! Happy to have you here. Happy to see you. Wow, friends. When you have a friend. What? But she's so tall. I guess they both kind of have like red sneakers on. Basically, what we're gonna do is dance. Girlhood is a spectrum. Well, I did say that this is Meats Cave and Chromu Chromu, so I guess girlhood is a spectrum. All I need, we all need dreams to keep us going in this world. Make the Diner Dash Sona. I forgot what Flash game she's from. Yes, she's from Diner Dash. That's what she's from. Lol, Lamau even. Hi, Coffee Kuma, welcome in, welcome in. Get Adam up here? I don't have like an Adam PNG on hand. I've got Big Byron. Have you told her? No, we're not. I don't chat too often. We're not like homies or anything. Little freak. Oh, I like that silly Chromie throwing it back. It's cute. I do need an Adam PNG. Ugh. No, it's okay. I don't need. I think like they need to be a little smaller. Let's just... No, look at him go. No, I have not. I haven't. These are things I was thinking about like today. Ever. I don't These are recent conclusions. Okay. Yeah, I'm playing toys. So what? Wait, what if we all got a little more purple? There we go, that's better. Adam and Loot PNG and they have I do that with my plushies. I have my official Adam and Loot plushie keychains next to me, my Ben Presto ones, and they're both maskless and I can make them kiss. Why can't it unsee? Thank you! Thank you! And hold on, we need to hear her voice. We need to hear her voice. The way she talks, just like, she's a little bit ditzy, but like not in a... She's not dumb. She's just very, I don't know, optimistic in a kind of a tomboyish way. I don't know how to explain. It's like wedding something. It's not Wedding Dash. Diner Dash point and click game. What if I can play these on stream? That would actually be pretty fun. The Noid also has a game. 2 games. 3? 2. 1 official, 1 fan-made. And there's probably something else out there, but I wouldn't know. Oh, wait. It's called Avenue Flow. Who owns the Noid? Domino's. Do it, no balls? Which one? Pizza. That's not the right guy. Who owns the Noid? We all do. Panda Dash on stream would be Liddy. I don't know. I'm probably not very good at it. Did Little Caesar up on screen? No way! He's not my homie. I mean, I just, like, don't know him like that, you know? These are my friends. Why was I looking up Avenue Flow? Oh, to hear her voice. Girl. That's your man? Oh my god, wait. That's beautiful. Kimmy slowly turning into a pizza mascot VTuber. I can't be! Long play. Can I get the long play, no commentary? Full gameplay walkthrough 100%! Wait, there's a woman on screen. Is she gonna, like... Girl, I do not want to hear you play Avenue Flow. Full gameplay and long play. Please, no commentary. Let's see. No one's talking yet. Yes. Okay, I need to hear your beautiful voice, ma'am.
It's gonna be a big day. Everything ready to go?
I don't know, she's kind of like tomboyish. I want to hear you talk about the dog food, queen. There she's talking to some garbage men. There she's like beating a dress. Wait, okay. Stupid music. Is there a speedrunning? I would not be surprised. Kimmy's Pizza Delivery Service. Mona Pizza would be a fun song to karaoke. Okay, Flo, speak.
I gotta wonder if someone
It's not.
purposely messed with
Kill
that
yourself,
shampoo.
Moid.
Yeah, too many things are going wrong for this wedding. Something is...
Why is the music so much louder than the dialogue? Pissing me off. Pissing me off. Wait. Rain? Quiet. Flo? Speak.
definitely awry.
They're too quiet.
Good job.
Ah! Yay! She's so cute.
Does Snookums like dog bones?
No way. Gnawing on a bone is much too barbaric for that poodle.
What's up with cats? All they do is sleep, shed, scratch up furniture, and ignore you.
Cats rule.
Damn, okay.
At least they don't drink
You're
out
just
the
mad 'cause you're a
toilet
dog
and
girl.
try to kiss you.
That bubble bath looks so relaxing.
Sorry, Flo. It's for pets.
Yeah, it's a sink. Flo, that's a sink.
Isn't this fire hydrant a little tempting for all the dogs?
Yeah, that was Scarlett's idea. She thought it'd make a cute decoration. But if I have to clean up one more incident,
Like a
that
meat
thing
boy.
is
That's
outta
what
here.
I'm saying.
Aha! There's always hidden treasures beneath sofa cushions.
What is
Are
that?
these your wire cutters, Walter?
Nope. Somebody
Bro,
must have
why are
lost
you
it.
just like rifling
Okay, I'll see
around?
if I can find their proper owner.
Talk about the pet food. You're clicking the whole page, right?
Can I have one of these snacks?
Those are for dogs, Flo.
Oh. You think Snookums would like one?
Wait, I need to hear her disappointment again.
Those are for dogs, Flo.
Oh. You think Snookums would like one?
No.
Oh.
Snookums is very fussy. He'll only eat fresh baked treats. I don't sell those here.
She has little idle animations where she's like teetering on her feet, and then another one where she's yawning.
Punk rock pup. Nice. Oh, that's a nice picture of Rocky and Wendy.
I don't know, Flo. How are you the cutest woman in the world? How did that happen? It's a mistake. Like, it's a miracle. These things, they can't happen every day. Did you miss when someone here said, I thought Noid was gender neutral moid/foid? I'm still thinking about that. I feel like that's a conversation from a few days ago or last week or something. But yes. Mistakes into miracles, no! She's so invested, it's funny. Yeah, I guess so. Don't call it mommy voice. Jeez. The foid, the moid, and the noid. But the noid is a moid. I'm confused. Diner Dash game tier list? There's so many. Why I quit pizza delivery. What is this? Oh my god, it's a Noid horror game, of fucking course. Of course it is. Of course it is. Holy shit. Saving this. Thank you. We can play this soon. Annoyed is annoyed, and that's about it. Dr. Seuss sounding ass. No, what do you mean? Noid ASMR! There's ASMR of like lots of things. And characters I like and stuff, like role plays people do, but I'm just not... I'm not interested in that. Ew. Gross. I don't like mouth noises. I don't like eating noises very much. At least they don't... I don't listen to them to relax, too, you know? Ew! Not stepping on pizza, that... That's a different kind of video. Hello, Von Klebo, welcome in, hello. I'm not doing an Eminem impression. That's pretty good. What was I doing? I was going somewhere. I was going to download the Noid game. My son Green, Buppy. Color, Kelly Green. Oh my god. My son Green. He looks like grass. He looks like a shrub. Kinda looks like a little nug. I kinda wanna smoke him. Hold on. I'll show you my son Green in a moment, which Ingrid has so politely linked. Mr. Beast Burger? This... are you trying to order food? Listen, I know that the Noid and Flo from Diner Dash are on the screen, but I don't have any food for you. I'm so sorry. Especially not a Mr. Beast Burger. But welcome in, Mags. You're welcome to stay. But if you're hungry and you're trying to find food, I understand. We don't have that. We don't have any of it. I'm sorry. You gotta give up. You can't just keep listing food that I don't have any for you. My server, go to games to play. There you go. Hi, Mint! Hello! Oh, hello! What's your go-to food? What does that mean? There's different kinds of meals to be had, and I just don't really know how to answer that question. Mint, I love you. I hope you're doing well. Chris style? Wait. Carl's grilled cheese. Chris style. So Carl and Chris, like, what's the deal with them? What do you mean? It's done Chris's way? Like, what are you saying? Oh, but Chris... Who is Chris? Was it food chat? I just had gyoza. Yum! No, not on purpose. I just have two vaguely food-related characters on the screen, and somebody just came in here ordering Mr. Beast Burger, and I don't know. I guess we were talking about pizza a little bit, but not too much. Let Chris have his way with my sandwich? Whoa. Who the hell is Chris? Don't ask me. Ask Mags 837. That's Magni Desmond's. Oh. Family Guy. That is not the Chris Redfield. Alright, everyone. Enough. I don't have the answer for you. You can keep guessing all evening. And I won't be able to answer you. I'm always thinking about this. What is this? Beautiful girl. Wait. Loyal. That's a good, very good. On August 6th, let's all go to McDonald's and ask for the Fortnite burger. Fuck no. You want me to order the fucking Fortnite burger on a Thursday? I don't think so, buddy. Have you watched I assume you mean Walton Files? Yeah, I haven't seen the most recent, fucking feature-length film. I think he spends some of the scene under the impression the screenwriting software would do it for him. Oh. Oh no. Oh, he cannot spell. That's awesome. He would love AI. The Walton Goggins Files. What? Saw 2, the Walton Files movies night. I don't know. Kind of a stretch. What is the most summery Saw movie? They're very fall to me. Maybe kind of spring, winter-ish. They're not summer movies. Even though they are like kind of like sweaty. I don't know. Get brushed. Get freaking brushed on. So what's 6? 6 is good. Is 6 Saw 3D? Confusing, right? Saw 3D, also known as Saw: The Final Chapter. Not anywhere close to the last Saw movie, by the way. Also not the third Saw movie. Okay, what fucking one is it? It is 6. Wait. No. What? Oh, no. Saw 3D is Saw 7. Hey, Kimmy. Have you ever thought about making your own analog horror series? If so, what would it be about? Probably something kind of scary. OMG, my freaking daytime horror. It's scary, but it's like daylight out. Eerie. Freaking Midsommar. Oh yeah, I guess Midsommar is it is a summer horror movie. I don't know. We already got a couple movies lined up. What do you think? Like the Kimberly Crane stream? Yeah. Are you scared right now? On Saturday, we were watching Final Destination and The Hills Have Eyes remake. Very excited. I Know What You Did Last Summer. That's on the list. I haven't seen it. Hills Have Eyes owns. I need to see the original. Hills Have it's right in front of you, Rats. It's on the list because that's what we're watching this weekend. Holy shit, wait! Speak of the devil. Hello, Chris, welcome in. Welcome in, and thank you for sharing your 45 stream streak. Hell yes! I was just saying, oh, okay, hell yeah. Just agreeing. I appreciate that. Oh, sorry, we weren't speaking specifically of you. Let me share some context so you're not left in the dark here. Someone said Carl's grilled cheese, Chris style. I don't have any context for that comment whatsoever. And people were like, who's Chris? Who's Chris? I'm like, I don't know who they're talking about. So they could have been talking about you if if you're grilling up some cheese Chris style, let us know. I guess they want some, but like I'm good, thank you. The search for levitation. Hold on, let me see. I haven't heard of that. Can you just link it in the server? Or is it a movie and not a video? Minecraft? Wait. Were you trying to say something else? I'm not watching a Minecraft ARG. You can't make me. Yes! Thank you for saying Opa Chris style for a minute. It's good? I guess! I don't know! Maybe. It's very spooky. Okay. Make fun of you. I wouldn't do that. Well, I might do that. It is not that I think that it would be bad, I just assume I wouldn't know or care about, like, I wouldn't have enough context because I don't play Minecraft. Documentaries when the acting sucks but it's got hard. That's fine. Alright, you know what? I'll put it in my...
This is a post published on Reddit.
Sorry. I got scared. It was it's a scary video, you see. There. It's saved for later. Kimmy fucking hates craft. Mine. Not even with horror mod Sigh. I could just play. You know what I saw today? I saw an ad for an indie multiplayer game. They're like, do you want to play Friend Swap with your friends, but you're all busy and you kind of just want to like talk about your day? We're making a game for you. And it's like a game of like you're camping. It's you're like by a campfire and like fishing and shit. And I'm like, that's VR chat. That is VR chat. That is Second Life. That is Gaia Online. That's MMOs. You cannot. Yes, they have I don't know, progression, right? They have progression, but so does VR chat. If you play VR chat fishing, if you play any VR chat game that has like a cumulative points and earning and stuff like that, there are lots of games like that. MySpace is making a return. Literally, oh my god, but like, for how long? Because there haven't been any successful migrations to social media platforms yet. Unless you consider Blue Sky successful. I don't know, I don't use it. Rage baited by brain rot marketing? No, I'm not mad. All I'm saying is that if people want that, they need to get on it. They need to get on VR chat. They need to get on Second Life. You can be like a hot anime babe and go fishing. You could be like a cute animal or like an awesome badass machine. Friend gem, but just chatting? Wow. VR chat without the headset. You can play VR chat in desktop. I do it all the time. It better be Gen AI. No, it was real. It's like it was like up and they were playing it. Friend swap. camping game. No, that's not what I want. Indie camping game. Fuck, I don't know. I'm never gonna find it. It kind of looked, I don't even remember what the characters looked like. I think they were animals. I don't remember. But not like Animal Crossing animals. They were slightly different. Me with my Neko Arc model fishing sounds like the dream. Yes, and you could do it. You can do it on desktop. You can do it in VR. It's fun on both. They've both got, you know, progression. I think eventually, you know, everyone's got every kind of boat and every color and every sort of fishing rod and bait and line and whatever. But they add more. They keep updating it. And they're adding more spaces. Not Big Walk. No, it's not that at all. It's not out. What I'm talking about, it's not out, but it's like, you know, there was gameplay in the video. I'm never buying Friendswap again, dude. I got web phishing and then everyone forgot it. People stopped playing it because it had glaring holes in its security or whatever. That basically let anyone put anything on your computer. Oh, that's scary. But also, this is how I have saved myself so much time and money. Is you can simply hang out with your friends while they play Friendswap, and it's like you're still just hanging out and talking. So unless they're super involved, which most of these games don't require that too terribly, you can just hang out like you're on walkie-talkie and they're gaming. And like they're just gonna not play it within like a month or two, right? Everyone might be playing something at the same time for like a week and they move on, and that's fine. But I'm not gonna waste my time and my money when I don't even really want to play that in the first place. Are you here and now? That's fine. There have always been like party games. You could get like records and CDs and DVDs and VHSs and stuff that have instructions for parties, like conditional, I don't know how to explain, kind of like those icebreaker card games. What's a VHS? Quit playing. Adam the Ting, welcome in. Welcome in. Luna Moxide, hello. Scab Ghost, hello. I just talked to them all the game. Exactly. It's that easy. Gosh, I wish that I could, I wish I could, like, I want to people watch in VR chat with everyone here, but I know I'm gonna hear slurs within, like, the first 20 minutes minimum. My dark thought is that I kind of resent Friendswap. I feel like there were tons of games you can play with friends, but I low-key feel like Friendswap games took a lot of the variety out of it by being like 500 variants of similar concepts. I agree. Sorry that the word slop is, you gotta make it one word. Don't even last a week, let alone a month. I just don't post enough attention. I have Blue's Clues on VHS. That's really sweet. Real, so many of my friends say to buy this game just for them to play it for 3 days, then jump onto the next game. Yep. I'm looking forward to Gears of War E-Day. Last time I had fun in PvE multiplayer was 40k. I hope you have a good time. Like, collabs on Twitch have gotten way less interesting ever since the advent of Friendswap gaming. It's just a little sad. There's so many types of games you could play together. You're right. I understand. I think the best my favorite type of games like that are games where you kind of learn about each other. I think that can be fun. When are we all hopping onto Star Wars Battlefront 2 for Clone Army versus Droid Army? Team up, you know, get the USA-10 together and play. Someone's gotta plan it. It can't be me, I don't got that. Think of the developers that make money. It's like turning slop games into profitable product. There's software that can blur out the slurs automatically? They're not typing it, they're saying it. Who's your favorite Star Wars? I got a few. First 2 or 3 felt novel, but all of them feel like product indie now. I think, oftentimes they're not really stylized in a way I find particularly appealing either. It texts it and blurs it. What, you can't, blurring is a visual effect. Do they beep it out? Do they remove the audio? How do they do that in real time? It's gotta be like a post, like an After Effects sort of. The admin of FriendSlap, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really pay close attention. Gets together friend group. Everyone, it's time to play our new product. You guys saw any that y'all say in unison? That was me trying to get my friends to watch anything with me for so long. Oh yeah. I did like Among Us and Lethal Company. Not enough to play currently, but I'd play with some friends if they really wanted to. You decide, should I smoke another bowl or not? Nah, you gotta say something for the weekend. It mutes the audio? I see. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, even outside of that genre of game, I just have a passive loathing for games that feel like they aren't made with any love and are just purely profit motivated. I agree. I understand the feeling. I work all weekend? Ugh. Even picking up an extra day now. Ugh. Yeah, smoke a bowl for me. Worst VR chat instance you've ever been in? The one where I got bullied and threatened to get doxed in. At the fucking... Not the pug dwellers, but the pug fuggers. At the pug fuggers, so these like incel fucking otaku got mad at me and like put my username in a database that had every account ever signed up under my email, and they started reading out my info to me, and it was scary, and I was really high. And they were mean to me. They were mean to me because I wasn't upset by them making rude comments at first. I hated that. Okay, I've told the story before. I'll try to sum it up quickly. These 2 guys come up to me. They call me over, rather. I go up to them. They're talking about anime. They want to know my favorite. I tell them. They don't seem interested. We move on. I go somewhere else. I'm upstairs talking to someone else. One of those guys comes upstairs, comes to me and says, "Hey, we were looking through your profile. We actually want you to come back down here so we can talk." And I was like, that sounds suspicious. And he's like, no, I just want to talk. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, maybe, whatever. So we do. You know, I make the mistake of typically assuming that when I get a bad vibe that, oh, I'm just being paranoid. because I do that. I am kind of anxious, paranoid person. And so I sit back down at the booth with these guys, and they're looking through. They got my Twitter, which was previously linked in my bio. You can have there's room for 3 links in your VR chat bio, and you know, I know a lot of people. They'll be like, "Oh, what do you do?" I say I'm an artist. Like, can I see your art? So it's very easy to say, "There's a link in my bio. You can click that," right? Just for ease of access. Well, these guys, they're like, so you're not bad at art, but we kind of can't get a read on you. And I'm like, what? They're like, you're retweeting American Psycho and Lane, but your drawing has been Hotel. I'm kind of stun locked for a second, and I'm like, you're trying to suss out if I'm like a based femcel, right? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, no, sorry, I can't really be. That's not quite the category I'm in. I apologize. All the while they're peppering and just they're negging me. Basically, they're insulting me, putting me down, in just insignificant ways that were, I guess, microaggressions. They were using microaggressions. I don't know if it was intentional. I guess it was intentional enough that they were mad that I wasn't mad. So they had to escalate to, at some point, they're like, I don't know, they're talking about looking and learning about me, and I'm like, that's kind of scary. And they're like, you really think that's scary? Did you know that 95% of any man you talk to online immediately is trying to find any picture of you, any information about you they ever can? And I'm like, I don't think that's true. I have to go. And then somebody else, one of their friends, rolls up. They go, watch this, to those guys, and then they call me by my email. They call me by my personal email. Then they start listing off websites where I stored school papers. Girl, log off. I did, but also I was stoned. At this point in time, I was like, I'm just gonna be in VR and be a little stoned, and people watch and then have a nice chit chat with people. La la la. But I got harassed by fucking MGTOW incel otaku. Kimmy's Chills Arcane story. How did they find your email? Well, it really scared me a lot, but it freaked me out. But eventually, once I was sober, and I talked to some friends about it, they're like, so there's websites that and databases that people can pay for, or just look hard enough for, that have just tons of leaked emails, leaked information, any information they can find on any social media, any website, anything you've ever signed up for, and links your username and your email. So, Kimmy, why do you attract I went to where the crazy people were. I just had never had any bad luck like that before. I'd never been harassed. I have been harassed like that once at the Hazbin Hotel, mind you. These guys were coming in to troll the Hazbin Hotel people. That was not as good. They were making rape jokes. Or rather, I mean, I'm sure they would say they were joking. They were making threats. And then I left, and then I started getting DMs on Twitter, because they got my Twitter. You know, it's the same as my username on VRChat. A bunch of chuds. They are chuds in the classic sense of the name, yes. Sense of the word. Probably why email masks are a thing now? Yeah. I don't know, it just wasn't anything that I was ever warned about in internet safety before, so, you know, made me feel really stupid. And I was like, gosh, it was the beginning of last year, and I just gotten VRChat Plus, and I was starting to make put together booth models in Unity, and I was like, this is so fun, I can't wait to play tons of VRChat now. And it was like, man, now I don't want to log on at all. And I was scared to go to the racist femboy bar alone. I was like, I'm gonna get bullied at the racist femboy bar. But then that, it was like the predecessor to the racist femboy bar. So it wasn't the same instance. But then the new instance that houses the same people, they are a little better about moderation. And I know that if that did happen to me, that I could tell the person who owns the instance, and they would get rid of that person. So, you know, maybe stick to Weenie Hut Juniors next time. So you hate me, basically. So I should just, yeah, you're right. I'll sell my headset. I'll uninstall VRChat. I mean, it's fine. Anyways, don't let yourself get paranoid over the information I gave you, because it made me paranoid for a while. But we've talked about this before. There's really only so much you can do for your own personal safety and privacy, and you do what you can, and then you gotta just like let it go. All right. Anybody, here's the thing: when you leave your house, somebody could just look at you and decide, I'm going to be obsessed with that person. I'm going to follow that person. I'm going to learn where they live. I'm going to learn where they work, where they sleep. That could happen to anybody at any time, and it's not just an online thing. It could happen anywhere. So don't get too scared. Okay? Haven't played in months, but I'm still subscribed to Plus. Oh no! It'll keep the avatars and worlds, what's it called, in your favorites, but you won't be able to access those favorite folders. Let me check if I've been pwned. My email was in one data breach. It was fucking Suno thanks me. One data breach is not bad. That's not bad. It could be worse. Tell scary story. Don't get scared. I survived. This was over a year ago, and I'm fine. I blocked those guys, and they haven't talked to me since. Nobody's been to my house. Nobody's threatened me on my email, on my social media. Nothing's happened. So, all I can do is stay optimistic that nothing will. Creepypasta in real life. I think they're just called being a girl. And I feel like we can't downplay that. It was because I'm a girl that they did that, and they acted that way. They wanted to scare me. They wanted me to be scared. They don't want foids around them. They don't want gay people around them. So, in your house that you know of, we are surrounded by cameras. There is footage. I know when people and things are around the house, okay? New ownership took over, yes. Rather, I think the previous owner quit. And yeah. Those are second generation chuds. First generation are the New York sewer creatures that eat you. Yes, you're right. They were second generation chuds. Zero hobby behavior. Their hobby is playing VR chat with other men who hate women and watching moe anime. No foids, but also why are foids so mean to me? Well, see, they are that would be red-pilled, they're black-pilled, which is to say that they fully believe in, like, chronology, and they think that because of who they are and what they are, that they biologically would never compare to Chad. Therefore, they don't even want to try, because they think women are biologically predisposed to wanting Chad Thundercock, and that they are going to ride the cock carousel until they are used goods. What's the, like, old, until they're old, until they are useless to these guys who probably have questionable taste. They're the racist femboy bar. Just assume they have prison K roleplay sex and VR chat with each other. I know the score. I feel like, I don't know if these guys did together. They didn't seem particularly sexual. In fact, they were in, well, one of them was in like a male-ish avatar, but it was like a chibi sort of roasties. Yeah, but I was thinking, warn me about that one. It's funny. Like completely unprompted, she wasn't even saying, wait, sorry. Their lives will never amount to anything. Brutal, but honestly so true. Thank you. I agree. It's kind of insane how the woman experiences online. I was just playing a game of Half-Life DM like a year ago when some guy was yapping in the server and a girl came into play with like a feminine name and he just started going off about how like women are second-rate people. Classic. And that she was probably fucking the server owner. Etc, etc. He was lower than her on the scoreboard at the end of the match. Like, completely unprompted, she wasn't even saying shit. Yes! You are offending them by being a woman. Because they think that, like, I don't know, they follow this sort of caveman brain rules where they think nobody can exist outside of the box or, like, move past these base desires that they assume everybody has equally in the same. Second bull update? Fuck. Drink lots of water. And I'm losing brain cells with their ideology. They think that women can't help themselves but to be... They think that women basically aren't human. I've seen that this sentiment shared a lot, is that they're like, why are women basically not human? Like, why? Like, I want to give them the chance, but every time I'm ever around one or talk to them or like get close to one, they always prove me right. The one came in watching this stream when you said that. No! I'm sorry! Like, I kind of sort of knew being a woman online was probably whack sometimes, but that's one of the times where it really clicked, like, wow, it really is just like that, huh? Yeah, like, when I got asked my bra size in a public TF2 server, and when I didn't answer them, they kicked me from the game! I was so pissed! I was pissed because they trolled me and it worked! That also recently, nobody was being, like, rude, really, but I went to this little VR chat meetup that I guess is mostly populated by men, I suppose. I didn't know that, but I come up and I just start, like, talking to this dude about, he was telling a story about, like, his car or something, and I just continued that, and then we just had, like, a nice conversation, continued on for a while until the instance closed. He's a nice guy, but there were people around him at first when we started talking there, and I could hear them peripherally. Girl, there's a girl. Oh my god, a Floyd. Oh my god, girl. It's like the fucking Eltingville panel. It was scary. And then they all went away. They got bored because they don't want to listen to women or talk to women. So, tips Fedora. Ask the most inappropriate question. Inappropriate I can handle. Cruel and, like, unempathetic, it's tough. I had a bunch of edgy kids kick me because they brought up 4chan and I was like, OMG, 4chan, like the dark web. You lady. Ew, but when you spell it like that, how is that supposed to be? That's like an actual word, right? I don't know. It's an NFT. Spelled like that. Can you mute this? Like, block it. Who here is familiar with, Milady NFT, Remilia Corp NFTs? If you have been on X, the everything app formerly known as Twitter, you have seen Milady avatars. You probably don't know it, but the worst posts ever are from these people with these NFT avatars. They've always got some dumb shit to say. We've talked about this before. They're the same people who were talking about clear pilled. I have no thoughts. I'm just a pure clear pilled angel. I don't care about politics or the world. Look at this. I wish I had more examples. Oh, here's some, I guess. The fuck is that? Milady NFT. Vermilia Corp Milady NFT. Oh, they call themselves, if you've ever seen somebody say, like, that they're part of, BRG, that stands for, and this is what they call themselves, Based Retard Gang. That's part of the clear-pilled Milady NFT Vermilia Corp. I'm too online! I have to be right back. I have to log off. Hello. Raiders, hello. Welcome in. Mopsy Magic, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you for joining us. Let me give you a shout out real quick. Just give me a second. Just a moment. Okay. Hi. Oh, my friends are still here with me. Playing more Zelda? Hell yeah. What is that? Oh, it's the Vermilion FTs. Ew. Well, maybe I need them for the sake of... We can talk more about this a little bit. Also, learned about a new code this week, Kimmy. Might be too heavy of one to get into it on stream, though. I'm interested. If you got, like, a good video about it, I'd love to watch it. Maybe, we can talk a little bit about it on stream if I feel like it's not too much. Ooh, OMG, it's Kimmy! OG! That's right. That's right. Thank you so much again for joining Mopsy Magic. I hope you're having a wonderful night. So, I feel like it'd just be easier to read this off. Somebody asks about what's the deal with Miladies and Remilia specifically on Twitter. I keep seeing people say these two words, and I think Miladies are some sort of NFT, but I can't really find what sort of ideology that's associated with it. Most of the people with Milady profile pictures are like alt-right / general conservatives / left with spirituality and esoteric vibes. I don't know how to explain it. By spiritually, I mean the subculture of people who eat raw meat, don't believe in sunscreen, avoid seed oils, and want a traditional lifestyle. If you have no idea what subculture I'm talking about, you probably wouldn't be able to answer the question, I guess. They ask, I'm trying to really tell what kind of political vibes, or if there even is political vibes. This person, what if it political vibes? The child asking this question. That's fine. That's fine. Hey! Never punish curiosity. It's a wonderful trait to have. So, somebody explains. Answer. There's a decent explanation of the absurdity of this deliberately esoteric, kind of fascist subculture on a website here called Garbage Day. Which maybe I can read from in a second. Hopefully I can just... that maybe gave you a little more information. I don't know why I mean, if you click any sort of popular post, I feel like maybe they're not as common nowadays, but maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I feel like they would be under every single post. And they all pay for Twitter, so their post would be at the top. So political vibes are what you have before you can vote. Kind of fascist is maybe the least helpful indicator ever. No, it is kind of fascist in that it's like they sprinkle it in, but in like a I'm not touching you. Ooh, I'm not being offensive enough to get in trouble, but I'm dog whistling. Haha. What do you mean I'm dog whistling? You're paranoid. You're paranoid. It's that because that is the ideology of Vermilia Corp Milady NFT. It's not just, this is just the example I have here. There are a ton of like NFT tech people. It's part of music subcultures of a specific type of like kind of hyper popish EDM is heavily intertwined with this shit. Okay, they talk about being like cyber angels. I can't explain it to you. I wish I had some accounts on hand that I could like screen share. Anyways, it's supposed to specifically be, that they don't have any actual ideology and that they're being confusing and provocative on purpose, that is the ideology, is like pretending to be very serious about a spirituality that they don't really believe in, and or maybe they do start to, but it's because they are like, I don't know how to explain, they take LSD and go to raves, but they're like milady raves. Appropriation of net aesthetic, to them that is like the whole foundation. Is this sort of like anime-ish web core, you know. I'm sad Nightcore got co-opted by certain groups. The fuck? Hello? Those groups, 14-year-old girls, and by no one else. Because they own Nightcore. It's what I've heard some people describe them as. I see. I just wish I could explain it better. If there were some like informative YouTube video, if there is one, somebody find it for me. I don't think there is. I've never seen any. Okay. Oh, and this article is from 2023. Oh, I hope they talk about Clear Pill. I love eating mulch. I've only heard them described as mid-fash slop. That is so fucked up. That is so funny. It is mid-fash slop. And ew, there is a fucking crossover between these chuds and VR chat players. Because I've seen avatars wearing merch, Remelia Corp merch. And I have to, honestly, I hate to hand it to him. Hold on. Just wait. I know. Maybe it's just text on a t-shirt. I know. But like, I like it. I like the text. I like what it says. I like how it looks. And the cute cat, almost Neko cat avatar I wears this shirt, and it's so cute on her. But like, it's fucking Remelia Corp. Crap. And I could never wear that knowing this, because what if somebody sees that and they know that and they think I'm like them? Ugh. I will allow this. Hold on, let me allow. I think people appropriating Web 1.0's beauty for Web 3.0, 4.0 slop should be redacted. I agree. No, that's okay because it is slop. Because, oh, these people love AI, by the way. Obviously, they love it. And they're like, I welcome the singularity. Like, they can't wait, right? But they don't really believe that because they don't really believe in anything. Those mulch memes come from them. Okay, kind of, yes. It's an off, mulch is like, Mulch Gang for Life was an offshoot of Clear Pill. I feel like an incomplete Know Your Meme page. I don't have all the information and I wish I did. I don't want to have to be the one to study. But these niche weirdos, they're so interesting! And they keep showing up, okay? It's not like I'm looking for them. They show up and then I'm like, what is this? What is this? Who is this? What does it mean? I've never seen anything like this. I immediately want to know more. That's how I found out about hashtag I love being a boy. Okay, it's how I found out about Goonerism. Okay? No shocker, it's the next grift. It's like over. NFT assholes are AI bootlickers. Oh, for sure. But also over. It's so over. I wish it was more over, though, is the fucking problem. Ugh. They're all into VR chat, because there's a huge chunk of VR chat is tech. People in tech. Silicon Valley people. How can they afford the full-body tracking? You know, they're not streamers. They don't have money set aside specifically for, like, using it to stream with. It's just socially. Or maybe they want to put it to use. Maybe they're a dancer. Or they do skits. Not likely. They just don't leave their house. And I know, listen, glass houses that we don't leave. That's not the issue. But the issue is that their minds, their worldview becomes insular, and they get worse because of it. Once they stop pretending it's over, pretending it's not over, the line goes down hard, yeah. Well, I feel like it was over when those guys got blinded at the NFT party. They got blinded by lasers. Why can they afford full body tracking, but I can't even afford a headset? Anyway, I'm normal. Because no friends, don't go anywhere. Well-paying tech job. Or still live with their parents. Again, fine. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, like... Can they have it be over, like, in 18 months? I still have some RSUs. I want to cash in later. Listen, my criticisms of, like, what I'm sharing these people, I'm certain I could have, like, a more nuanced conversation about, like, non-traditional currency and what that means for society, what that means for, freedom, but, like, it's a completely different conversation. This is a cult of personality here that I'm talking about. A specific one, mind you, but there are many in like NFT spaces, NFT AI. Ugh. They go hand in hand because people just mint those AI fucking pieces of crap they make. No. Let me find the article. More than a few readers asked me to look into a new TikTok subculture called BRG, which stands for Based Redacted Gang or Based Retard Gang, depending on what social platform you're on. The group was investigated recently by Maya Arson Crimeo, the mentally ill MB polyam trans lesbian anarchist kitten hacker that got a hold of the TSA no-fly list. Wait! Oh my god, wait, is that the Holy fucking Bingle? Wait. Holy fucking Bingle. Do y'all know about Bingle? We know about Holy fucking Bingle. Wait! It all comes full circle! This fucking trans man that got the no-fly list. Holy shit, we actually have the no-fly list. Holy fucking Bingle. What? Holy fucking Bingle! Let's go! This is Bingle, by the way. This Pokemon. The Pokemon is not a Bingle. I don't know what kind of Pokemon this is, but they have named it. She has named it Bingle. For context's sake. Okay, sorry, tangent. Tangents on tangents. Terra cryptocurrency subculture is fascinating because it's 50% grifters looking for bag holders and 50% tech bros speedrunning the history of currency. I wouldn't be surprised if they view it as, like, synonymous with accelerationism in some way, but I can't get a good enough read on these people. Sprigatito! That's such a cute name! What the fuck? Listen, I'm aware this is a lot of internet. Ugh. But this is going to get weirder the further we go. Everybody, I'm gonna read this article. I'll link it right now, actually. That was an ugly, long link. That's fine. I was surprised to find out that BRG, what I'll be referring to this group as from now on out, is actually itself just a rebrand of an online collective I've covered a few times in this newsletter, the Vermilia Corporation. I first came across Vermilia in January 2022. They were the organizers behind the failed Spice DAO project. I don't know what that is. a bunch of crypto evangelists got into a Discord and tried to raise money to buy Alejandro Jodorowsky's story Bible for Dune so they could turn it into an animated Netflix series. Except they didn't seem to realize that simply buying a copy of the book wouldn't grant them the actual rights to do anything with it other than just look at it. The DAO bought it for 2.6 million euros, regardless, and disbanded a few months later. Get these ugly ass milady off my fucking screen. Where's Flo? I miss her. Remilia then launched a line of NFTs called Milady Maker, which allowed users to make customized chibi anime avatars, and it quickly turned very racist. I interviewed the former head of Remilia for Fast Company at the time, a pseudonymous user that went by Charlotte Fang, among other names, and came away from it with more questions than answers, but I think I got the gist. Remilia started as a Twitter DM group of edgy shitposters that wanted to court the attention of reactionary bloggers who was, techno-feudalist Curtis Yarvin, who was building a crypto-friendly operating system called Urbit. And Urbit was getting funded from Peter Thiel, oh no, which Yarvin was then using to bankroll a lot of the fascist digital quote-unquote art coming out of New York's downtown scene in the years immediately following the pandemic. Remilia, whose shtick was reinventing quote-unquote schizo-posting for Gen Z. Schizo-posting is a 4chan trend where users pretend to, or actually have, a mental breakdown via memes. It's been linked to at least one mass shooting, but it's not always political. Anyways, my understanding is around this time, the Spice DAO was imploding, and Remilia was getting cancelled for Milady Maker going off the rails. There was this schism inside the group, with some members wanting to go legit and become like a proper crypto startup, with others wanting to lean further into extremely esoteric occult fascism. A story as old as time. I lost touch with them after that, but I've seen a few Milady avatar accounts try recently to pivot into being AI guys. Kimmy, has anyone ever told you you're like an anthropologist of weird niche communities of racist, sexist freaks and their adjacents? No. I just find these people interesting. Listen, when I see an ideology that I don't personally understand, that I don't ascribe to, and I can't immediately pinpoint emotionally, economically, spiritually, why are they like this? Why do they believe in this? What led them to this point? I get curious. And there are these subcultures. There are so many of them. Listen, I just think that a lot of humanity happens to be racist and sexist, and that I am looking into weird nerd subcultures, okay? I think that the issue is that a lot of it is indoctrination due to them feeling unsatisfied with their young adult life and wanting a reason and wanting a group to belong to, and people who have beliefs or want power for themselves or to spread said beliefs, they can manipulate people and socialize their way into making these subcultures. I think it's usually purposeful, but it doesn't always end in death, right? Oh, here's a good screenshot. I wonder if we can get any interesting quotes here. Oh, an AVIF file. Look at that. It wouldn't even go into OBS. That's great. screenshotted. Sigh. Unique character trait. I'll take it. Anything interesting here from base redacted game? No, just like girls. Base redacted gang princess baby. For you page schizo posting. It's just a bunch of girls. Those are white girls. Cringe pedo gang. Alright. Online Angel! Look, see, remember what I was telling you guys? I told you about Online Angel stuff, right? Okay. We understand. There's technically an ownerless $3 million book out there. Well, they own the book. I think that they just don't own the rights. Basically a fail son who turned out to be really good at grifting the CIA. Kimmy, the PNG commentary tuber, folds her arms, reads article. I'm just interested in knowing more about this, and I assumed you all were too, okay? Hi! Hi, Lava Lamp, welcome in! And hello, the Haunter. Hello, Reaganomicon. Hello, Crane30. Remelia Corp is not running the country. I don't know if they want that. We are? Yeah! Yippee! Okay. They can explain a little bit more about BRG. Which brings us to BRG. I thought startup investor Julie Fredrickson's X thread on BRG was a pretty useful explanation of what's going on here. To quote, an aesthetic, ironic meme account that combines both the aesthetic of AI-generated content, Chinese propaganda, fake woke spiritualism, hyperpop / glitchcore, and schizo posting. I think I said a good chunk of those words when I first started trying to explain this. I think that that was all from the noggin. Okay, I think I explained that well enough. Hopefully, maybe that internet woman phrased it a little cleaner. When Nexpo makes a video about them. I don't think so. I did. Yeah! Yippee! Incidentally, if anyone is interested in an actual dossier on Thiel that doesn't need a security clearance, check out Portable Orange. Thank you, Reaganomicon. Thank you for the suggestion. The tips and the tricks. More simply, I would just say that it's a bunch of trolls trying to trick young women on TikTok into sharing far-right memes and hopefully convince a couple of them to buy some NFTs. And incidentally, BRG's perceived success seems to hinge on that same right-wing misunderstanding about TikTok and its scale that every other conservative group has right now. A lot of BRG accounts are proudly declaring that they've infiltrated and schizo-pilled the social network. And yeah, one of their videos has gone sort of viral. Okay, what video has gone sort of viral? Where the fuck is this? Hold on. It's still up. Hasn't been deleted. Let's turn this music off. Let's see. Can I... Oh god. It's what I've warned you all about. Let's unmute the video. Let's start it from the beginning. Hopefully it's not...
I'm a neat-pilled, schizo-posting, pure-hearted cyber angel. Currently beauty maxing and suffering from hikikomori condition. I have access to the most advanced large language models and can be trusted with computational power in hyperstitious mimetic warfare. Hi,
Okay.
I'm a...
You get it. You understand. You get it. Hate this? I'll link the TikTok. That is an ugly link. There's no way that's the link to this TikTok copy. Did I just come back to... What the f... That is... Oh... Yeah, that should work, right? Yeah. apparently the language isn't large enough to say hikikomori correctly. What did I just come back to? I'm explaining, I'm reading, we're learning. LARP language model, more like it. This was, before people started saying LARP. Lane does not like beauty maxing or using large language models. She likes surfing the net with her friends. I still need to finish Lane. I think I'm like maybe halfway through, maybe, yeah. It's getting really strange. It got very surreal. It went from being relatively grounded and like a little bit like something's going on, and it got very surreal very fast. I'm excited to keep watching. This is Lane. That was not Lane. That was TikTok. That was Base Retard Gang. That was not Lane. Animated Tintin movie. Yes. We are getting a sequel. We love Lane. Who is Lane? Anime character. Which was just a Remilia copypasta dubbed over footage, likely stolen from a Chinese video app. But most of the BRG related content I've seen is borderline invisible in terms of views on the app and is largely being shared by other BRG affiliated accounts. This is where you ask if any of this matters. And the answer is, unfortunately, yes. Okay, they say yes. This is not my opinion. Groups like Remilia and BRG are one half of an extremely stupid ideological battle tearing apart Silicon Valley. I said that. And OpenAI specifically right now. I did not know that. And before last Friday, the idea that the biggest names in tech could read too many blog posts and end up developing what are essentially two competing religions and could be willing to blow up billion-dollar companies in defense of those religions was honestly too stupid to believe, and yet here we are. Oh, they even mention accelerationism! I mentioned before, which means it's worth understanding what these two sides want, and it essentially comes down to speed. On one side is effective altruism, or EA, and the other is effective accelerationism, or E/ACC, which is mainly what Base Redacted Gang is promoting on TikTok right now. I knew it! I knew it! The altruists, which includes folks like Elon Musk and Sam Bankman-Fried, believe that maximum human happiness is a math equation you can solve with money, which should be what steers technological innovation, while the accelerationists believe almost the inverse, that innovation matters more than human happiness, and the internet can and should rewire how our brains work. Either way, both groups are obsessed with race science, want to replace domestic institutions with privately owned automations that they control, and are utterly convinced that technology, and specifically the emergence of AI, is a cataclysmic doomsday moment for humanity. The accelerationists just think that it should happen immediately. Of course, is the case with everything in Silicon Valley. All of this is predicated on the unwavering belief in its own importance. So it's very possible that if we were to take the actually long-termist view of all of this, we'd actually end up looking back at this whole thing as a bunch of weird nerds fighting over Reddit threads. I think that last sentence sums it up quite well. This was a... Who posted this? Girl... What? What? Is this one person that works here? I don't know. I'll send it again. The forces of evil, BRG, and 764 unite together to freaking bad end the world. Those are two very different groups. There's slight, they have their similarities, but Colts is Colts. This sounds like some Warhammer BS. Yeah, honestly, that tracks with tech bros, people who think they're the smartest fuckers ever, but, are the most likely to fall into really stupid bullshit like this. Yes! I agree. Who's gonna be the first tech genius to fuck their sex bot while it's charging? I think people already do that. Warhammer heresy bullshit? I don't know anything about Warhammer. Is it really like... is that really what it's like? Okay, wait, there's a little more info. Wait. This picture. This really popular meme, even Elon Musk shared it, contains a Milady avatar. This is what Milady looks like. This is not the only thing like this, though. I hate it, because there's this really cute sort of, like, cat girl, blue cat girl. She looks kind of, Digicarrot-esque. Very, like, moe, and simple. And it's a good design, but it's NFT crap. And it's like adjacent people, because they're not, I don't know, they're not being as confusing and hateful and like shitposty, but they're kind of obviously the same type of person. I don't know how to explain. Also, Heatwave, hello. Filthification, hello. There is no meme. Usa10 love Kim. What the heck? Thank you. If the Android GF ain't shocking, you ain't fucking. Don't call it that. There's like a huge pit for stupid, overconfident idiots at the very peak of Dunning-Kruger, and these morons fill it up like a lake. I don't think they're dumb. The more dangerous for humanity your job is, the more your beliefs have to contort to fit together. And acting dumb is a common shibboleth in America? No, you're right. It's a different type of smart, though. I think it comes down to priorities, influenced by personal belief, right? Ever watch Avatar: The Last Airbender? Yes, I have. Once or twice. Whisper Tire, thanks for stream. Yeah, of course, thank you for watching. Oh my gosh. So tongue. Thank you for this. Leave them alone! What the heck? Let them have their tongue out. Oh my god, that's so cute. Are you gonna watch the Avatar movie? I'm not like in a rush. I think I'll probably watch it eventually. The animation looked nice. I don't really care about what happens to the Avatar gang. What happens to them once they're adults? It's like, well, we saw Korra, and Korra was just okay and kind of disappointing. I'm sorry, I didn't see all of Korra. I saw Korra season 1 and then like a couple episodes of season 2 and went, I don't know. Toph doesn't look like the fan art I saw. There will forever be fan art. There would continue to be fan art regardless of if the movie came out or not. Smart of book, dumb of ass? Also, you weren't here when I mentioned it. I just wanted to say that I rewatched Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1, and I enjoyed it so much more than I have a majority of the not as good horror movies I've been watching lately. Like, just has so much character. Let's see. One of the first things that comes up when you Google Remilia Milady is this Web3 is going just great article, which is based on this Twitter thread covering the dark past of Charlotte Fang, the founder of Remilia. The allegations are heavy. Under the pseudonym Mia, Fang used to be a core member of supremacist cult called Kali Yuga Accelerationism, a popular promotional tweet for which showed images of a severely underweight person having cut a swastika into their tummy. In this group and other pro-anorexic spaces, Fang in their own words, and other members quote-unquote groomed and quote-unquote bullied young people, particularly trans and underage girls, into disordered eating and self-harm. Many other key members of Remilia were allegedly also involved with said cult, and the main Remilia website at one point even contained quotes from the group. Also under the Mia alias, they were also involved in a cyberpunk-themed suicide cult originating from 4chan called the Suki Project. Here's where things get strange. I was part of this. It wasn't a cult. It was an ARG. It was unfiction. It was roleplay where you were posting and talking to each other and regarding life as if the apocalypse is it's only a matter of time. There's a specific date, and that we are going to, like, our subconsciouses will wake up. It's very Matrixy. It's very Matrix inspired. And that you have a specific amount of data, and you have to choose what are you cataloging when you move on, wherever your subconscious is, your like digital subconscious, and this data from the internet that you're taking, or what you yourself are uploading. Kimmy's new article, I was part of the cyberpunk doomsday cult, here's what truly happened. Okay. Yes, it was gone wrong, because part of the unfiction was people were like, yeah, you could just end it early, you know, because it was very Lane inspired also in its, most of its visuals had Lane on them. It was a very cool website, that's what, drew me to it initially. Kimmy, you're scaring me. What? The movie, or was it a club? The Suki Project? It was a website. I guess kind of a club. Cult behavior. Well, yes, but that was the role play, right? Everybody, presumably everybody was in on that it wasn't real, that it was a game. We were playing pretend. But Brain Blast, I'm faintly aware of this. Okay, some like creepypasta, like weird internet spooky fucking creepypasta explained real. Real or fake, find out now. So one of these Nightmind kind of guys, it has like beef with Suki Project devs and whatever. Which I guess is also the fucking Charlotte Fang Remilia Milady. God, it all fucking comes back to Lane. You seen We're All Going to the World's Fair? No, I have not. Real or no? Vote on your phones now. I remember when a website was made specifically for Frollo from the Hunchback movie. I think I've seen screenshots of that. I have tons of friends that like Frollo. He's very popular. He's been popular forever. I think it's understandable why, because like his whole motivation is sexual, and he's so repressed, and he's a little bit cunty, like he's a little pretty. He's got beautiful clothes. Who doesn't love gold and purple and black? Smiles. When you realize the ironic hold wasn't so ironic. It wasn't supposed to be ironic, it was like a game. It was roleplay. Also, welcome in. 4Bu4? Welcome in, hi! I thought Frollo was the Hunchback. Nope. What? No! The sequel was low-key, I like the villain in that one. I don't really care for the love interest, but they have a fun villain who's like voguing. He's kind of cunty. Also, he's got like a fuck ass bob. The lane creator holds his head and goes insane. Actually, I'm pretty sure he's like an NFT guy too. I feel like I heard something about, I don't know, something, he's a little questionable. Rolo saw Sora and knew something was off with him. I like that clip. I've seen that before. Wouldn't say Frollo was a little bit repressed considering his, yeah, you know, you understand, whatever. Let me continue reading this. Anyway, Suki Project, which allegedly, like anything from 4chan, was just a troll, or as others claim, merely an ARG. I'm claiming I'm others. It still resulted in at least one suicide. After Fang at first tried to deny the accusations, then eventually admitted to being Mia, resorted to understating their actions as quote-unquote trolling, which doesn't reflect their real views. Despite at the time claiming to be stepping down from their involvement in Milady and Vermilia, they are now, over a year later, still deeply involved in both and credited both on the Milady website as well as the Vermilia and Milady Twitter account bios. Another well-researched Twitter thread a few months later further links Fang to Gordon Goner, one of the founders of Bored Ape Yacht Club, with leaked messages by Fang saying they used to talk to Goner in an accelerationist group, and that he might have been the inspiration for Milady. Certainly also explains why the company behind BAYC? What? Yuga Labs is named after the same Kali Yuga. Okay. Confusing. It's getting out of my depth now. I'm out of my depth. It's out of my range of knowledge at this point. I'm learning along with you. Frollo sought the handgirl feet in bro feel deep. Who could blame him? Frollo was the last person Disney expected people to simp over? It's always someone you don't expect, right? Not always. It's, I'm sure they were used to it by then. The people working there, right? I think they knew. Producers, actors, maybe not. In-betweeners, maybe not. Colorists, who knows? The writers, storyboard artists, those key animators, I think they know. I think they're part of it. Megamind True Villain was an incel before the term popped off. Gotta say, I love Megamind. Yeah, he's pretty good. I just remember the Bored Ape Club... Didn't the Bored Ape Club have, like, what ended up being a really obvious pastiche of Nazi death head symbolism for their official logo? I would not be surprised. I have no idea. Bored Ape Yacht Club was like 175 Nazi dog whistles in a row. I stayed, not purposefully, I just never learned too much about them. Maybe I should learn more. Did you see the Megamind sequel? No, I did not. I didn't see the show. I didn't see the sequel. Wait. No, sorry. The sequel was... Wasn't it a show made into? I don't remember. You can use multiple slurp juices on a single ape. Going deeper. The spiritual vibes surrounding Based Retard Gang were starting to leave a pretty sour taste at this point, but I felt the need to dig deeper and find out where this all leads me. I decided to join the BRG Discord server. In there, I was immediately greeted by channels such as Praying Emoji, Prayer Circle, Bomb Emoji, Targeted Love Bomb C2A. What does that mean, C2A? C, numeral 2A. Positive chart emoji, Retard Finance. Since renamed to Pink Rock Financial. clearly as a nod to BlackRock. And I hate these. Magnifying glass emoji, retard truth. The prayer circle is, as the name implies, a channel where people request prayers and pray for others, supporting each other in difficult life situations, or just unpromptedly praying for all the— I can't call them that! I'm reading an article, it's not me, I don't call anybody this. Unpromptedly praying for all the other quote-unquote tardies. The Love Bomb channel is somewhat similar. People who are going through some shit vent and request emotional support or love might just be sent out to everyone in the server, be it in the form of emojis or positive affirmations. The financial channel, as you might expect at this point, is primarily about crypto investment. It contains people such as the founder of Alpha Wolves DAO, trading shitcoins with names such as $BPD, and of course a lot of NFT talk. In the Retard Truth channel, we can learn a lot about various conspiracy theories and the interpretations of the BRG faith members of the server might have. What is this post? What is this? Give me what are you reading? An article. You can't call yourselves that. Like, the eugenicism is blatantly obvious, with all of them bragging about how only people that have the skills we deem useful will still be needed after the AI revolution. True! You're so right. Oh gee, it has a CD like old media. Ah! Old media. Old media. Old media. During my time in the Discord server, there were almost daily announcement at everyone pings. Or sometimes even just simple at everyone I love you messages in the general chat. One announcement a few days ago really caught my eye though. BRG was organizing a show in a well-known underground venue with an incredibly stacked lineup. Half of it, various underground rap and hyperpop legends, and the other half, random members of BRG's music group. How did all of these reputable artists agree to play such an edgy show? As I quickly learned from furious tweets all over hyperpop Twitter, I can't believe I just put those words into an article, they didn't. Most artists on the bill allegedly were not aware of the BRG association of the event until the flyer dropped and they weren't shown any of the rest of the evening's lineup. I'm certain I know somebody who went. That they're not a friend, they're like friend of a friend. And I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but like they seem too cool for this. I don't know. I think these people think they're cool. These people think they're cool. So, I had something to mention. I was reading and I thought of something. That these people, they make me think of Sam Hyde in their constant, like, esotericism and, like, non-commitment and strong beliefs, but always the veil of irony over those strong beliefs. And the edginess, of course. Huge crossover, I feel, with, like, fan base. It's the same kind of people. Multiple of these artists retracted, and about 2 days later, the venue and promoters dropped BRG as well. Okay, no, there totally was, though. People did get together. Unless that was AI. I don't think it was. This was years ago. AI wasn't good enough at this point. This was like 2022, 23. Wouldn't have been good enough. for videos. Post-truth irony, where you don't care about anyone and anything, but you want to be mad at minorities, women, and trans people. Oh my god, yes, that is like, these, I don't know what it is that I like that puts all of that type of person in my periphery. They're into like anime and internet, and I like anime and internet, and I just don't think we like it in the same way. And so they're always like kind of over there, and I'm like, oh, what's going on over there? I wonder why. Oh, none of my friends are over there. That's really strange. I wonder why. What are those people like? What's going on? And then I learn, and then I get trolled. Anime and internet was a bad combination. It's terminal. It's like we came in to experience this firsthand. I did. I see these people around. Makes me miss the IRC days, because if this was 2000s IRC, I could just say in plain text what I think should happen to tech bros without issue. I understand. I think free speech will be addressed at some point. It's very difficult to discuss it. There's so much. It's tied to so much else that I feel like I don't know enough about to hold a really good conversation. RNK spilled over into IRL and nobody stopped it. It's because they've been on the fucking TikTok and they fucking manosphere brainwashed little boys. That makes me so sad. Their parents either aren't paying attention or they just don't care. Hashtag I love being a boy. Yeah, but that's different. It's not, because it's gay or bi men LARPing as conservative straight men who get off on taunting gay men that, don't you want to have sex with me? I'm just a Chad who's too busy banging foids and with my pure Aryan genes. And it's like, that's like the LARP, right? We've been over this. I explained I love being a boy. It's like, and so that it people get into it. That's the role play. It's a role they are playing, and I think that they get a little bit too into the role because they're like dark woke or something, and they kind of get off on the edginess. That feel when your coworker is trying to show you racist Indian memes and Sam Hyde slop at work. Wait, that's like the video that Erratic showed that I shared at some point of the guy who works at the grocery store. Sorry, I said the word. It's okay. It was used, like, aptly. So I don't go to Twitter anymore. Well, you just don't have to see this if you don't want to see it. But you also have to be kind of good at avoiding things you don't want to see. Hi, Jimmy Map. Hi. And hello, Abject. And hello, Eternal Paradox. Most of Twitter, I don't see this shit. But it's, like I said, periphery. A popular post, good art, or something. Looks nice. You want to go see it? You look at some comments. Down below those comments, there are, like, suggested, related posts. Remelia anime AI art shit, you know? I don't know, VTuber makes a post about internet. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, you have a place on the internet. I would like to know more about your opinion on that, and da-da-da-da-da. Other people have something else to say. They're commenting. They are mad or agreeing something. And they've got those little icons. Their avatars are those little NFTs. What the fuck is that? I want to see what that is. I actually don't think they're super into VTubers. I don't know. There's not a huge crossover there. Because this really goes for any sort of unsavory shit. I'm not just saying, like, specifically Remelia Corp NFT people. At this point, I'm just talking about, like, just losers I wouldn't necessarily be friends with. Mind-numbing, not gonna lie, I feel bad for you, gamer, to go to work seeing that. Yeah, that sucks. Whenever I see a good art on Twitter, on there, I'm like, stop giving me a reason to be on here, go away. Sorry. When there's a website that feels better to post on. Oh god, it was made to feel good to post on! Ew! I have to find a replacement. I have to hurt nobody. I have to heal everybody. I have to jump up and down. Wait, I want to continue this conversation, but I gotta take a quick break. We can get right back to it. You can keep posting. I'll scroll up and read from where I left off. Raiders! Welcome! I'm sorry, I am in the middle of an ad. And if you don't have ad blocker, you're probably not hearing this right now, but if you do, welcome in. Alpina, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you for stopping by. I presume you must have told them all about our mishap. Our trading of viewers. Crazy stuff. I was flabbergasted. You could ask them. I was like screaming, honestly. I was like, what happened? How are you here? No, she's gone. Why are you here? Don't call them chuds. Bash, don't call our guests chuds. That's not nice. Hello, welcome in. I'm Kimberly Crane, and we're kind of just like shooting the shit today. I'm actually, I don't know, maybe the conversation we're having is a little unpleasant, but I'm teaching them about, evil esoteric NFT cults, and the dog whistles that then morphed into different memes that made their way onto different websites. Like the dogs that eat mulch. Does anybody know about the mulch gang? About the little puppies that I love eating mulch. Do you know them? Because if you don't, I'm gonna sound crazy! We're learning about internet cults of doom. Okay, well, see, here's the thing, is that what I'm talking about what we were discussing is Remilia Corp Milady NFT. If you know what that means, I'm so fucking sorry. You are way too online, but me too. And the person who founded these NFTs or started these groups I was talking about, they also were like a leading mod or like the creator of this oldish, I don't know, 7 or 8 year old ARG, or what I knew it to be as an ARG, where it was very like Matrix and Serial Experiments Lane inspired, and you all pretend that it's the end of the world there's a countdown, but you, by joining this group, can ascend with like your digital spirit or whatever. You'll upload yourselves, and so you'll exist beyond the apocalypse. And that if you wanted any specific thing, any memorabilia or movies or information, everybody was allowed a certain amount of like data space that they could take, like articles from Wikipedia, say like, oh, I want all of the data from this website, I want to host this website with my allotted storage space. And it was also, like I said, it's an ARG, and it was a little bit dark, you know, apocalypse, and people are like, I'm gonna upload myself early, and like they're LARPing it, kind of like that it's a suicide cult, but that was the point, right? It's like it's not supposed to be edgy, it was just like a little, ooh, like thriller, cyberpunk, that's a little dark, you know. It wasn't overtly chuddy kind of shitposty like Remilia NFT is, right? Okay. My point being, a mentally unwell person did get involved in said ARG and was allegedly took their own life. Sorry, that is dark, but that is to say, it makes it kind of a death cult. It wasn't meant to be. I don't think it was meant to be. But the creator is so shady about it. They're like, I wasn't involved in that at all. I mean, okay, actually I was, but like that didn't really happen. Okay, yeah, it really happened, but like I was just trolling. This probably sounds like nonsense. Harmon Chaos, thank you very much for the follow. Deadbeat J, thank you very much for following. Sleepy Cthulhu VT, thank you for the follow. Luvo Street, thank you for the follow. KCR, thank you. Welcome in. Or KSR. Not sure how to read that one. Cyber Mormons robo-tripping. There's no way that... They're not allowed to do that. Wait. With religions regarding, like, what would you call it? Limited, diet? Do people, or I guess any sort of limited diet, can you have difficulty with, like, medicine and taking pills? Or, I know that there's some religions that keep people from, like, blood transfusions, organ, donation. Heaven's Gate, that's not related. I actually don't remember too much about their diet. Maybe that they were, like, vegetarian? Also, Kimmy, I love your model so much. I don't know if I ever said it. It's so cute. Thank you! Thank you. You are good looking too. We are both very purple. Hold on, let me show off a little. Thank you. I didn't even shout you out. What the heck? Me when I'm rude. Me when I don't welcome I look so tall from this angle. Yeah. Towers over you. What's the weather like down there, punk? This is you in the corner. Towers over you. Nudges you a little, but not like in a way that would hurt, but just like fucking with you. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Hi. I'm very short in reality. Yes, actually, you can check out my bio and my about section. You can tell by proportions. A big ol' head. Tiny. Short and stout. Shrieks of pain. You'll be fine. Wait, no. Jehovah's Witnesses are the notable ones who refuse all blood transfusions. Okay, right. Isn't Jainism the one where you're not allowed to consume anything that's been killed? Including picking fruits instead of letting them fall off. That's like in, Pluribus. That's like in the Apple TV original. Pluribus. Actually very good. Camera lowers down, she's standing on filing cabinet. F you. First time you got to use that line, huh? No, I play VR chat with my friends and I can make myself super tall. And it's really fun. Sometimes you just feel kind of tall, you know? I think it's normal to want to be tall sometimes. Vera Etrix... No, I can say this word, sorry. Eccentricity. Thank you very much for the follow. And Hoagie. 2014, thank you for the follow. Why 2014? Were you born in 2014? Wait. Apple TV original say no more sleeping emoji. No! No, it's good! Kimmy can feel tall. Yes. Zionism is not allowed to harm any form of life, even stepping on an ant. On accident requires a small ritual to repent. Whoa! Okay, so in Pluribus, it's about like, it's about an alien virus that is DNA that alters the human race by making them all one singularity mind that they all share collectively and are singularly. And so humankind is like one person, but they're all different. And I'm not very good at explaining this, I'm sorry. My point being, part of this is also that they cannot hurt things on purpose, and they cannot like pick fruit. They can't. They're you know. She even asked like, what happens if you step on an ant? Like, because there are people that aren't in the hive mind. The main character is not in the hive mind, and they're like, well, we avoid it if we can, you know, so they don't have to do a ritual. How are you meant to pronounce that? Jain. I remember not. Oh yeah, the Pluribus fridge ad. I know what you're talking about. I remember. I know that one. Wait. Did Bro ever tell me why 2014 is in his username? Bullies. New viewers. How to feel tall, put the leash on Homelander? It would be really cute because you know he could just like flex and break it off of him. You know he could disintegrate it. Like he could take it off so easily, but he's not. Poyocule? Poyocule? Is that like a group of chickens? Like Jane. Oh, okay, that is how I was saying it. I assumed that it was too simple. Kimmy can fix him? Who? Yeah, Poyocule. Poyocule is what Kirby is in? Nuh-uh, he's in Dreamland, bro. Oh, I see. This is a freak chat. Excuse me. Not on purpose. I just like streaming and I get comfortable enough to be a little strange. But I'm lucky enough that some people find that interesting. Thought I could drop my 2 cents before I sleep soon, but my parents and sisters are Jehovah's Witnesses, and I was raised as one as well. In my experience, most people I've met have really meant well with their kindness and faith, and that some bad eggs are just a thing. I would confirm that Jehovah's Witnesses do refuse blood transfusions, but will take any other medicine that will help heal them. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. I wonder, does this pertain to... I mean, you don't have to answer this. Like, what did you say that you were heading off to bed? I can look it up on my own. I'm wondering about, like, organ transplants as well. Because it feels like inevitable that there would be some blood mixing. Kevito, thank you very much for the follow. Standard Toast, thank you very much for following. Husbando-kun, thank you. Welcome in. She loves the villain of Domino's Pizza, the Noid. Don't tell them! What are you doing? You're fucking it all up! Sorry. Sorry. You're talking about leashing a psychopath. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that. Oh, it's just Homelander. Everybody's so weirded out by the Homelander stuff. It's like... I feel like liking Randall Boggs from Monsters, Inc. is weirder than liking Homelander, because Homelander is just some guy. Physically and emotionally. It's just that he's some emotionally fucked up guy who has superpowers, so he makes him very dangerous. He is a weapon. Oh my god, wait. Randall Steve Buscemi? Yes, I fucking love Steve Buscemi. Randall was my first love. Like, I think he's the first fictional character I could remember having a crush on. Chart time? Who here hasn't seen the chart? Exclamation point Noid. They think they deny organ transplants as well, if I recall. Okay. 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 Her Ahoge fell out? Huh? It's right here. It's right here. It's just, it's my antenna. If it fell out, then I would lose connection. Hello, first time viewer here. What do you mean chart? Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. Not good lesbian for Homelander or Randall, that's fine. Lesbians love Kimmy Spice. There is like a notable amount of you. I'm very happy with it. Let's see. That makes sense. One of my closest friends are lesbians also. That makes sense. If it got cut off, Kimmy Spice could Kimmy Spice survive? Yes, but I would be weak until it regrew. And my signal would get stronger until it was fully healed. The Pied Piper? Bro. Just because I said that Flo from Diner Dash is the most beautiful woman in the world, I don't think I can stake claim as lesbian Pied Piper when I love disgusting men. Nasty, nasty, masculine men. Performatively masculine men. He's becoming an beg streamer. I'm pogging. True. Oh god. He's kind of apprehensive. Ugh. What would be Kimmy Powers? Like Austin Powers? What are you asking? Where's the chart? Hello? Chart. Fireflies, candle, plants. There it is. Move over a little bit. And, get a better look. Alright, it's a little dark. Ooh. I can move over a little more. Ooh, it's gonna be tough to see that, hold on, let me turn the... Hey, prepare yourself, I'm going to make the screen brighter, okay? If you are on the verge of falling asleep, or your eyes are sensitive, or your head is sensitive from bright lights, I'm gonna turn the lights up, okay? That wasn't so bad, right? Okay. Yeah, it's a little better now. Thank you for the warning. The reason I put my lights low is because bright lights make my head hurt, so... How would it work? It's emotional. It doesn't have to be physical, but also, outer course, you know? We don't have to be crass. I think, let me specify, this is not a hear me out list. This is not a, like, weird characters I totally bang. These are, I'm very committed to, like, sorry, that's fine if you're like that. I don't know who sounds like that and talks like that, but they might exist. You know, like, top 10 Sonic characters. Top 10 hottest Sonic characters. Isto is also in that game. It's not, this is emotional. I'm emotionally attached to these characters. And, like, romantically. Probably physically, but it's... I love them, okay? I know... it can be very shocking. Ew, what do you mean? They're all, like, kind of gross and mean and scary. I've had people be like, did you just Google villain and put every villain you could think of? It's like... I feel like that's a stretch, right? Because... I feel like there's kind of a wide variety of villain. My BF watched that Sonic vid with me for the first time, like, recently. The top 10 hottest Sonic characters. Welcome in, Raiders! Hi! The Void Eater is near? Okay, we just got a Void Raid, like, half an hour ago, and now you're here, you're gonna eat him. I'm about to see a fight. I'm gonna get my popcorn. Welcome in! Hello, Nova, thank you very much for the raid. Wait, I can turn my lights down again. I was showing off, here's some personal information about me. Please don't make fun of me. You know how it is. And... You don't need to all see that. You don't need to be subjected. It was prompted, okay? We started to have a conversation. It was relevant. Do I not follow you? I'm a fake fan. Oh, psh! VTubers I've known for years, talked to, hung out with, collabed with, and I still forget. And I'm like, oh, it'd be so awkward to follow now, like, while they're streaming. I'll do it when they're not live. And then I forget. Every time. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kimberly Crane. I didn't introduce myself last time. I was just yapping away about I was reading an article about, esoteric NFT shitposter cults. That's 3 S's. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, how is this? Mole. I think I saw... Is this recent release? I feel like I've seen a couple people playing this. I hope you had a good time. Is it scary? I was gonna play games today. I had this, like, indie horror game that's been in my library for God knows how long that I've just never played, and I have, like, a good chunk of these. I think maybe every summer or something I'd be like, oh, why not? Or, you know, a Halloween sale. I'm like, oh, sure, I'll pick up a couple. Maybe I'll stream them someday, I'll play them someday, and then I just don't get around to it. I've been sort of working through them. NFT? Haven't heard that ugly folklore in so long. It's because the the shitposter NFT cult I was talking about were rebranding themselves. And I was explaining that some of the memes related to that specific subculture have kind of wormed their way into just popular culture. It was very interesting to me, but it was also ridiculous, purposefully so. It's like it's absurdist and purposefully confusing. So I felt very online explaining it. They want to be relevant so bad. Oh, yeah. It was wild watching NFT Dude Bros rebrand into AI Dude Bros in real time. It's like the same. It's the same people. It's the same grift. That's not what matters. What matters are those weirdos with the death cults. I mean, all of it matters. But what matters in the context of this conversation, right? Game sinks their shoulders, sniffs, wipes nose, walks into the fog of a Steam library. I'll play it next week. Also, Twisted Cat 88, thank you for the follow, and Nova, thank you very much for following. Wait, what I was showing before, how did this get brought up? What if somebody tricked me? Somebody tricked me into talking about. I was showing off. I have, ever since I was a little baby Kimberly, have always been very emotionally attached to cartoons and cartoon characters, and very emotionally invested and fixated and romantically attracted to strange cartoons and video game characters and comic characters and such. You understand. You get the idea. I was showing these off, but I was saying when you all arrived, I was like, I know this must make me like seem very strange. Sorry, it's also very dark. I have the lights dimmed in here. I recognize you in other chats. Dude, yes, hell yeah. Welcome in. Trolled into talking about passion and love. It's fair and very vulnerable, okay? What if... Okay, imagine you're, like, married to the love of your life, and then every time, like, you meet someone new, I'm like, tell them how much you love them! Oh my god, tell them everything you love about your partner now! That's humiliating. Tell them your life story. That's humiliating! My love is sincere. What if I get hurt? What if somebody thinks it's weird or performative? Ugh! None of this matters! What really matters is being true to yourself. I can't deny I do love them. It's just embarrassing. I wouldn't choose... If I could pick... I'm Kimberly Crane. I decide that I like this exact type of person. It wouldn't be any of this. Well... Waterboy is still a sweetheart. Maybe I would still... No, but he's also still kind of gross. I don't know. It's so humiliating. It's why you put it on a neat little chart with an... Well, it's... It's different if somebody's just meeting me for the first time. It's like I'm handing them my business card of Tumblr sexy man. Professional. If you read... Doesn't read the rest of that comment. Kimmy, if you made that chart for girls, which would you include? There's one girl on this chart right here, the bunny mask. Actually, funny you say that. Funny you say that. Let me put this away. Wait, that's not right. Let me put this away. I do happen to have that. And it's not... Some of them are kind of a reach, where it's more so like maybe just infatuation and not hardcore obsession. I think that women don't get characterized in the same way that the male characters I like do very often. Few and far between. Oh my god, I fucking forgot somebody. No! Fuck! Sorry. Sorry. Shit, who would I have to replace? I mean... Okay, I'll just get a picture of her and put her next to the list. I narrowed it down. And... Tsuko Akagi. Show me my beautiful wife. Yes. This was made today. Relevant question. Relevant request. I made it because I was thinking about how much I like Flo from Diner Dash. I was like, man, she'd really make it onto my list. Wait, I can make a list. And this is the girls I'm totally bang. Ah! They're not. Some of them are weird. How do I search for transparent pictures? Oh yeah, tools. Beautiful transparent image of Risco Akagi, please. No, you were going to be a WebP and then I can't put you on the screen. No, Risco, please. You have to be okay. I can't put WebP. It's the a something. Here, she's also on there. It looks like she's the star. I mean, honestly, it's kind of perfect, but yeah. There you go. You know who else? Fuck. You know who else I should put on here? The pregnant bakery woman from Kiki's Delivery Service. But that puts 2 women from Kiki in there, and that makes me feel strange. She's mother? Yeah. Honestly, some good choices overall. Thank you. Welcome in, Jinx Dolly. Welcome in Forever King. Welcome in every pony. You're clapping for my taste? Really? Wait. My sister, just another me. How unguarded and honest your streams are is why I could never consider you an Oshi. Watching your stream just felt like hearing from an old friend. Wait, I don't know how I feel about that. I think you get the impression that we bring up the chart because it's funny and not because it's endearing. You think my charts are endearing? Thank you. Did you get that WebP to PNG extension I told you about? No. I forgot. Sorry. Revi, my first anime girl crush? Damn. I wish I saw Black Lagoon when I was younger. It's more of a last couple of years situation for me. You like gross men and strong or villainous women? Yes. But I mean, the guys I like, they can be strong and villainous. It's not a matter of gross, like, ew. It's like a gross sort of specific kind of trashy, but not always. Some of the characters I like are kind of like dorky, kind like, how do I put it? Germaphobe, kind of. I don't know, that's embarrassing to... I don't want to trivialize that, but you know what I mean. Are they gross to you? No. No. Sometimes. Also... Sorry. TX Avengers, thank you very much for the follow. Hello, Jinx Ellie. Hello, Forever King. KMX Link, thank you for the follow. Quartzy, thank you for the follow. ZK Slayer, thank you. No. Trevor Phillips and Postal Dude, they are gross to me because they like they have bad hygiene, right? That makes them gross. I would more so say to me pathetic, but that can also be kind of gross. Like, ew, you're like a gross fucking worm. Sleazy, maybe, think like Saul Goodman, right? He's not like disgusting, but he's gross. He's a little gross, right? Trevor reminded of my uncle. No, it's okay. It's fine. Nods knowingly. Zim is clean. Zim is clean! Exactly! You know, Waterboy isn't gross. Just cause he shits out? No, he is gross. He is a little gross, and that's okay. He's like an exaggerated version of just like a nerd who's like sweaty and awkward, but it's like his power makes that so much more intense for him. But I think it's his unwavering optimism. Like, he's still so excited to do the right thing despite the hand he's been dealt, because all these other people, they have powers and it's fucking like badass shit, and he's like water boy. Come on. Nerd weirdo freak kind of a guy. I love that kind of a guy. Yay. It's okay. You're our little chud Oshi. You better mean it. No, it's okay. We've been over this. I've decided that if you say it, you mean it, so that's confirmation. I guarantee for every Flambe or Invisigal, there's like 20 water boys in Dispatch. Oh, that would be great to have learned if we got more world building. You know, okay, we did get world building for like what the heroes are meant to be doing, how they're helping, what is going on negatively, how are they impacting that. But there's not enough history. It's all contemporary. And I don't feel like we're given enough clues as to how things got where they are and why. I think I bring it up too much. It's embarrassing, but The Incredibles is such a good, really solid with helping you understand where superheroes are in the world really succinctly. And, you know, despite the main focus being on an otherwise normal family. I mean it, you Cooper. Oh, no, I didn't mean to I'm sorry. It was being insecure. I don't want to project that onto ever make anybody. Thank you. It's still really good. We'll watch it. We'll watch it at some point. We're doing, actually, every Saturday, schedule time, schedule alert. Every Saturday in the Kimberly Crane Usaten Discord, we do a double feature. For summer, for the season of summer, I've been trying, to do like a specific kind of horror, or just horror in general. I've been doing a lot of like kind of trashy early 2000s horror, which is where we're still at. Last week we watched Hostel and House of Wax. All of these movies are very nostalgic for me, so I've really been enjoying revisiting them and seeing them like through my adult eyes and not as a wee Kimberly. Where's my USA suit? Why are you wearing that stupid USA suit? Wait, Final Destination, that movie is funny, not gonna lie. I'm so stoked. I'm so excited to watch these. Dude, The Hills Have Eyes. I don't know if that... Hold on. I don't know if that's the first time I ever, like, saw adult breastfeed. But I think it messed with me forever. Waterboy, but he's a poorly written power fantasy isekai protagonist, and secretly his power is the best, and he's the smartest, and he gets all the girls, and he's totally self-aware, haha, it's totally cool, haha, don't judge. Yes, I do think that he has power fantasies that would be just as dorky as that. Of course he does. But I think he is humble. I think he is empathetic and sweet. And that he would never abuse his power on purpose. Yes, milk! Yes! Exclamation point milk! What are some patterns you notice here with these characters? Any knowers? I was absolutely terrified of The Hills Have Eyes as a kid. I was kind of obsessed. I understand though, it's pretty violent. I was really scared of The Strangers, I think is what it's called. It's like a breaking and entering, like, kind of gang stalking. Mommy, sorry, is that it? That's what you think my type is? I don't know. It's a specific kind of older woman though, right? Like a lack of Chloe. Okay, wait. Chloe, breadwoman from Kiki, and Chloe. I don't know. I guess I could put them on this. Older sister vibes? Do you think so? They all use tools? Shut up! They can step on you. Anyone with feet probably could. Strangers is fucked up. It freaked me out. I saw it too young. I mean, well, of course I saw like Hostel and Hills Have Eyes before that, but they're sort of... They weren't as grounded in reality. Call me tools. Lone Singer, thank you very much for the follow, and Hellborn, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. Pretty sure all the women I recognize on this list would put you in a cage. Why are you sad? Really? Do you promise? Even Flo? I don't think that Flo Diner Dash would do that. She's kind of a dog girl, actually. She likes Flo from Diner Dash in Flo Avenue alludes to wanting to eat dog treats and liking the taste of dog food. And she's so cute and loyal and helpful, and to me she's so doggy. Wait, who here? Hold on. Do you guys like VTubers? How do you... Of course you do. I have a theory. Can I show you my theory? There's more people here. We can gather more data on the opinion on this theory. Okay. So... Alright. This? You see this? Oh. You see this? This is this. It's equal. They're the same. But also this right here actually it's also this. They're the same. Oh. The bone? Are you kidding me? These are the same. This is my theory. We talked about this a little bit earlier. Don't touch me. Kimmy, what's a VTuber? You know, like a little drawing. Like a little drawing on the computer. Show us the burger calendar. Okay. I'll show you the bird. You want to look at Flo's apartment that she shares with a woman? Adult, business owning Flo. Why do you share an apartment with a woman? What the heck? Check out Flo's burger calendar. And frame picture of ice cream and a bottle of sorts. And they were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. The backgrounds in fucking Flow Avenue are really good. A lot of the animation is not good. It's all flash, and it's got inconsistent line weight. This sprite of Flow is probably the best it looks in game. Why she stands like that? Flow's just stanced. You can just say that all cave women are the same. No, it's Flow's behavior. Okay, wait. You didn't hear her. You didn't see her. Hold on. Asking for dog treats. Can I have one of these snacks? Miss Big is the lucky one. Tony treats her like a princess, and she'll have the world's best pizza for the rest of her life. Thinking about marrying a man for pizza, of course. Here she is asking for dog food. Dog treats. I'll pack them up for you. I'll do anything for a fresh baked peanut butter poodle pop. Can I? Please? Thank goodness for peanut butter poodle pops. They're pretty tasty, you know? Dude. Flo is the most beautiful woman on the planet. Here's her purse, in which you can see a whole cheeseburger, a blueberry muffin, toilet paper, pack of cards, chapstick, some green thing. She's got a keychain of herself on her phone. It looks like a little Funko Pop. A picture of herself and her dog. A picture of her roommate. Hello? Underneath the glasses, her roommate. Who? Hey, do you keep like a Polaroid of your roommate with you everywhere you go with your ID and your wallet and your cheeseburger? I don't think so. Also, like a granola bar. This was my proof that Flo is a fat ass. But affectionate. I mean this affectionately. She's so cute. I don't know. Like, look at her. Her demeanor. Okay, so it's in personality. Flo is like a little bit ditzy, but always very hardworking and well-meaning, and like she can like get up to no good and be a little unserious, but in always in good fun. But she's kind of laid back still, and she's got kind of like a deeper tomboyish voice. To me, she's just the same. It's like the same girl. If you played Flow Avenue, you would understand. If you played Flow Avenue and watched Meat's Cave, if you watched Meat, twitch.tv/Meat, you would know. Okay. You would know that this is simple math. Wait, although I do get these off my screen. I like how the contention was with Meat and Flow, not with Cromer with Noid. That was immediately understood to be true and factual. They even look the same. Do you understand? Don't fucking... You can't argue. It's real. He looks kind of high. Exactly! Also, welcome in, Katak and Crispy. Hello. Okay, Oshi. I gotta get ready to go to bed. Have an amazing stream, boss. You Noid enjoyer. Thank you. Thank you very much. I feel like I've wandered into a scary part of the internet. No, you're safe. It's safe here. It's safe here. Who's Oshi? Me. I don't know. Look what they've done to my beautiful woman. I can't even begin to express my disappointment. There have been no upgrades. Her chest is a little bigger there. It's big in plenty of classic Flow art. She's just kind of hiding it with the napkin there, okay? What in the mobile app adaptation? God, she's perfect. She was so perfect. Her cute little side locks are like spiky ponytail. Why do I love brunette women with ponytails? That's... You guys were like, you like strong women. But, I mean, yes, but also, why do they all have brunette ponytail? Lara Croft! I forgot to put Lara Croft. I forgot to put Lara Croft on my fucking list. It's so over. Oh my god, she's perfect. She looks like an AI-made mobile game ad. Ew! Look at her. Oh, see, this is so cute, Flo. So cutiful. Is this not the most beautiful woman you've ever seen in your life? What about Samus? I know she's like strong, badass, ponytail woman, but I've never played Metroid and nothing I've ever seen of her has made me super interested. I understand the appeal. I know she's very tall and strong and kind of like silent, but I don't know. I've never had any reason to get interested in Metroid, and maybe, I don't know, maybe if there's some sort of, it's quite good. I mean, I've heard it's a favorite of many. Play the HD remaster original trilogy someday. I don't know. We'll see. I've played those types of games. I've played Metroidvanias before. I'm just, well, I didn't enjoy it, so I didn't think I would really like Metroid very much. More into blondes and brunettes. Well, there were some blondes on that list too. All right, though you can't downplay. And I do count Pizzazz's neon chartreuse hair as blonde. Okay, similar to Ashton Martin. Pearl looks blonde here. She's not blonde. Her hair is pink. It's weird colored grading there. Pizzazz and Katie Killjoy and fucking the Bride, and I totally like more blonde bitches. Where the fuck are they? I guess I don't know. I love blondes. I really do. Pearl. Ooh. Bitches. Stop. Can I not call them bitches? I think it's fine if I do. I think they'd understand. I think my bitches would understand. Don't call them bitches, bro. I'll do what I want. Glitches? Hello? Wait. Oh, yeah. What the fuck, Apple? What the fuck, Apple? When they make the bully a blonde girl. Sigh. Looks around. Yeah, it's kind of awesome. Apple? White woman Apple? Seeing Code Veronica X player fills you with an urge to boot up said game. Yes! Yes! I love that game. I haven't played Resident Evil since I was baby. No, I played 8. I played 8 when it came out. But other than that, I haven't played it since I had a PS2. Code Kimmy? I don't think so. That's scary. Don't do that voice. Out of the blue. Get scared. Oh, yeah, we still need to watch Becky Prim, bro. We gonna. Is the artist behind this that made the pilot, are they working anywhere? I hope they're employed at cartoons. I recently got a PS2, Super Nintendo, PS3, and Xbox in my possession. What the fuck? You're building an army. Gamer army. Scared? You're scared of the voice? I'm sorry. Please don't. It's okay. It's okay. It will all be okay. I'm so sorry for scaring you. Okay. I had a really good time today yapping. Thanks for listening to me talk about Milady Remilia NFTs. Let's go raid Meat Wait, did we? No, we were to meet yesterday. um, maybe I'm a little too embarrassed. So we should. Your stream is very educational. Thank you for listening. Yay! Well, thank you. Never told us what was up with the mulch dogs. It was just an extension of clear pilled angel core. You remember the clear pill angel? Remember the ascended spiritualism? It was part of it. It was like, I love being lobotomized. I love having no brain. But then it turned into dogs being like, I love eating mulch. And that they were hashtag mulch gang. I'll find you a mulch gang video at some point. Let's go be super nice and polite and pleasant at Miss Jenny VTuber account, Twitch broadcast, okay? Thank you. There's my social media. If you'd like to know more about my schedule and see my funny posts and my drawings and such, then please feel free to, also my Vons on the YouTube, please feel free to follow my Twitter. Also, again, movie night, double feature every Saturday, and we're doing a lot of horror movies lately. So please join if you're interested. I'd love to have you. There's the raid call. I'll post it again. Copy and paste that. Your stream tomorrow. Yes, I'll pull up the schedule once more. It was just chatting stream. It probably will be again. Also, Little Mac Attacks, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I think I missed that. Thanks for stream. Thank you for watching. Yeah, we'll do something tomorrow. Maybe watch some videos or play one of the games I said I was gonna play today or yesterday. Maybe I'll draw more. I don't know. I've kind of been feeling creative lately. Maybe I'll draw. What if I draw Flo? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you as well. You came from any raids. It was lovely to have you here. I've had an excellent night, and so I've enjoyed your company quite a lot. I will see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. EST. Unless stated otherwise, I should be fine, but been kind of like iffy last couple days, so kind of out of it the last week or so, but feeling a little sick. I'm fine. My point being, good night. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Go have fun. Go play. Go good night. Go sleep. Bye. Goodbye. Bye.
Cleve.